go ahead and get started. Is everybody here? Everybody ready with their character sheets, music, roll 20s, all that good stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a roll 20? All right. Let's see. Shad, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Okay. So we got Siri, we got Troy.
Co-star.
Oh, well, baby.
What?
They were talking about dice, they're talking about dice like figurine from the Dragon
We got the young
movie.
boy Slim, aka the Garthan.
Uh,
AKA, I don't know if I should actually call you your actual name. I'm not sure if you're comfortable with that.
I'm fine with it. I really don't care.
All right, it's Nate the Great.
that's nice.
I think it was Nate. Is it Nate? Did I fuck up?
Yeah, Nathan, but yeah, you can call me Nate, Nathaniel, whatever the fuck you guys want.
Okay, got you. Nate the Great.
I like Garthon.
When you really think about it, Garthan backwards is basically Nate.
There must be big dice.
Nathan.
Fuck. Thragon. The Thrag? The Thrag?
Nathragan. Okay, and let's see. Okay, so we should have everybody here. All right, here we go. So, you all left off doing a little bit of a shopping spree, as well as gathering just a tad bit of information, getting yourselves familiar with Port Juno, one of the prime locations along the Avira Isles. And we're about to make your way over to the militia, more inland, in order to meet up with the other explorers as well as the entire expedition party, in order to learn more about your task that is ahead of you. But before we get back into that, what did we do last session?
A lot. We arrived on the island. We looked for a shop. We know a lot of rangers, natives, and other adventuring parties. We sell all the stuff for 35 gold. I stole a strange chalky brick. And then we went to Brimstone while Scab listened to a crazy cat person. I got kicked out of Mine Shaft. Aquagon got a trident. Garthan got a warhammer with a mordant on the head of it. And then Garthan and Brimstone talked about dwarven and coin craving and all this coin carving.
Yes,
And then Scab listened to the Catwoman and talked about Avira ending the world. So Scab gave her 5 gold in her ass, and then she gave Scab a pendant.
Okay. Wow, that was actually an extremely accurate recollection of what happened. That's actually pretty impressive for something that happened like a month ago. Holy shit. This man is not a cartographer, but this man is a fucking historian. Fucking
Yeah.
love it. Let's go.
Yeah, I need it.
All right. You definitely get an inspiration for that that one there, Bromwell. Hell yeah.
Inspiration. First inspiration of a character.
Let's
Yeah.
go. All right. And that is precisely what happens. So you're all currently making your way over um, to the barracks for the militia in the nearby area. Takes about half an hour to get there. Just want to double check before you all move away from the initial zone that is Port Juno. Was there anything else anyone wanted to do, or perhaps question or explore before we go further? Okay, and so with that, you all make your way towards the militia barracks for Vera Isles. And as you do so, there's not really a whole lot that goes on. There's actually quite a few adventurers here and there, as well as strange folk dressed in garb that you're unfamiliar with. Some with hide or claws that you've never quite seen before, at least not on the mainland. Hold on. Yes, you would be with them. You were with them the whole time there, Cassius.
Cassius.
I was about to call you Cass, but I was like, no, that's.
No, you know what? Call me Cassie.
Hey, Cassie.
I
All
don't
right.
know.
Cassie and Kelsey.
Homage.
Yeah, it's so. It's funny because this other character, Kelsey, it's a running joke that the party calls him Kelsey.
Jesus.
Okay, it can't be a running joke if it started like 2 sessions ago.
Well,
That's-
I mean that's like basically a month, bro.
He's a simp. He's a simp.
Got him.
Don't matter if it's girls, if it's stone, rock, golem, purple guys. He's a simp.
I didn't. Okay.
Aww.
We're not going. I
Listen,
don't know.
Kelsier is just out here looking for love. He likes messing around with mechanical parts, walks on the beach. He's a sensitive soul. You know, he's searching for that one. He thought he had him, and then I killed him.
You gave me like one romantical interest like the whole time, and they died.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Get rid of this.
Yeah.
chill. Let's
I-
chill. This is
It's okay. It's okay. Your time will come, sir. Your time will come. But also,
just play the damn game.
yeah. Okay. Um. Okay. So, you're all making your way over to the barracks. As you're looking around, you see that there's quite a bit of few adventures. Like when you're on the mainland, when you started off at Port Akron, you notice that there's maybe like 15-20% of the population around you seemed like they were adventurers or soldiers or warriors of some type. Here it's like it's half and half. Half seem to be like the locals, the other half seems to be adventurers. And as you make your way to the front of this imposing looking barracks, it looks quite impressive. It's dirt road all around, but then there is this imposing series of walls and ramparts. All seems to be made out of mason stone in front of you. You see that there is an open gate in front of you. There seems to be only one person standing out front. They seem to be Thalian in nature or in appearance. For context, Thalos is one of the eastern nations in the world of Initia, and is also where many of the, I guess you could say, samurai type individuals derive. And you all see this. Bop. One moment as I drop your token on the board.
Kill with fire.
Kill them! Kill them all!
Ah.
But wait, there's more. Alright, Cassius. Got your boy Garthan. Lorfina. And
Oh.
Scarius. Pop. Alright, that should be everybody.
Sorry, everyone.
Hey,
No.
welcome.
Welcome.
Hello.
We missed you. We were trying to console Star, but he just wouldn't stop crying. I mean, honestly, Cabrul was doing that too. Oh wait, you are Cabrul. Honestly, like Nate was doing it too. He was crying so hard. Like I gave him a shoulder to lean on. It was rough.
And
Lean
that sadness.
on me.
Then the
I was a
sadness
wreck.
turned to
When you-
anger. Then
Yeah.
the sadness turned to anger, and then they decided that they weren't going to let your character get any water. It was ugly. I had to root for you. It was,
Yeah.
You're gonna drown me with air.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see the sand on the battle map? That's what we put you in.
Yeah.
I hope that's how I die.
They rolled you around in sand and dehydrated you real quick.
I want to die like where I'm like on one side of the glass and I'm like doing the whole dramatic thing where like my hands slide down because I'm running out of
yeah.
of water.
Would you like a lot of flavor text as to how you go out? Like it's
What exactly how Spock died in the Star Trek
Oh,
movie,
okay.
where Khan kills him.
I love that. Okay. And so as you approach, you're about 15, 20 feet away from the main entrance of the barracks, and you see that this individual here kind of like looks at all you, kind of gives you like a side eye. He's like almost kind of standing in like standing sideways from you, like his right shoulder is pointed towards you. He takes like a strange stance as he looks at all of you. He says, "State your business."
We're here is to join the expeditionary force.
And where's the individual that is your charge? And you see as Rathlin kind of squeezes between you, Lorafina, and Garthan. He's like, right here. Present. Rathlin, I know who you are, Rathlin. And he seems kind of annoyed. He's like looking at him like he's like some kind of rat. He's like, all right. Well, come on in. And he's kind of like steps back. He kind of like leans up against the wall and kind of like gestures you all in.
Let me glorified guard.
As you're all walking in, Aquagon, roll me a perception check.
Okay, perception. No, lady. That is 18 plus 3, 21.
21. Okay.
Mhm.
With your perception of 21, you notice that as you're passing by, the tile here that he was standing on, there's deep indents on the ground, like as if there was like an immense amount of pressure that was being placed on the ground, as he stepped away. Okay. And as you walk in, you can see that there is a large imposing statue. It looks strange. Like it doesn't quite make sense. It's a bell, undeniably, but it rotates around in a circle. You have these two standing supports that hold it up, but they're on gears that rotate around ever so slowly. And on either side, you can see as there are several different individuals here. Some of them seem like explorers. Some of them look like adventurers of some type. Some are just seem like muscle just to keep the peace. You can also see that there are several different soldiers, all in uniform here, that are actually part of the militia, and explorers that are either like kind of sitting on the ground. They have like their parchment rolled out, are conversing amongst one another, taking notes, just saying no, it can't be that. That makes no sense. Where's the book on the thingamawat? Oh, thank you. Um, as you make your way through, Brahma.
Yes.
As you pass by, as you kind of make your way around through the archways, this individual looks at you here and kind of like gives you like a side eye. She has a large decadent hat with all types of feathers in it. She kind of plucks away at her heart. And she walks away. As she walk by, she kind of gives you a sideways glance and says, "Hey, stranger."
Hello.
You the new muscle that came in?
I suppose so.
Oh, well, glad to see that you got here in one piece.
Oh, it's hard to get anywhere in one piece in this state anymore.
You're not much of a talker, are you?
Nah.
Do you have any trouble on the way out?
Just some fish people.
I'm sorry, fish people.
Fish people. Bipedal. Look like a fish. Killed half the crew.
You mean like a trident, or like more like an actual fish?
I don't know if any of them had tridents. I know they had a lot of friggin' leather and scabbards. Not scabbards, but scimitars.
Huh. So I guess you weren't the only ones, huh?
Ah. Does that happen more nowadays?
We've had a few different expeditions come out here, and everybody seems to be having the same issue. Some kind of pirates, bandits, we don't know, but they're fish-like in nature. They always seem to keep hitting our ships. Some of them are hit and run, others are to the death.
Interesting. I wonder what they want.
Well, I don't really know. It seems like they keep most of the crew alive. It looks like they're like almost looking for something.
Well, they found nothing on our ship.
Did you find anything else on them?
Some leathers, scimitars, arrows, just the normal gear.
Oh. Well, you seem exhausted. How about you grab a barrel? Listen to my music for a while.
Maybe after some food first.
As you wish. And she goes back and continues to like pluck away at her harp. Okay. Is anyone else doing anything at this time?
Just waiting for old Raglan to take us where we're supposed to go.
Okay. Let's see. I think it's over. No. I think it's. It's here. Definitely this way. Absolutely. Positively.
Are you sure, little man?
Yes, absolutely. It hasn't been that long since I've been here. It has been like, 2, 3. I think it's actually been a month. But that's not that long. Anyways, hi, Gwen. And, this imposing knight, she undeniably is human, but she's quite tall. She's like 6 feet tall. She like looks at all of you. She has looks like she's like busy with training. She's just swinging her glaive around, like almost like in a dance. It's like almost like rhythmic in the way that you hear like the wind crack as she kind of spins around and strikes at the air. And then like as he greets her, she swings the glaive and stops just short of his neck. He goes, and she just like kind of like just like looks at him and is like, why do you always insist on getting near me every time I'm training? I was just saying hello. Look where you're standing. Like, note that everybody is like 10 feet away from her, and he's the only one who's like standing like right up in front of her, like zero awareness. Carry on. And he like backs away, kind of gets behind you a bit here. Scabry is like, and he kind of like pushes your back and leads you towards like,
Scab will bow to her and say, "You'll have to forgive him. Angels don't normally bear weapons, my lady."
Ooh, roll me a charisma. Ooh. And she kind of like she gives you the stink eye, but her cheeks are clearly getting red, and she kind of like tucks like a little bit of her hair like behind her ear, and she's like, just keep him out of trouble. He's not the brightest colored crayon in the box.
Your will, my hands.
and she can like turn. She like turns away from you, and she continues on her training. But it seems like her ferocity is significantly less now as she swings her glaive around.
I'll keep
Damn,
following Raglan.
Scabby has got the moves. Okay, I see you. All right, and then so Rathlin goes ahead and he leads you all further out west and through the arches and over towards this space here. One moment as I show you this. It looks like a pretty well established a barracks. You can see that there's at least in this gathering space here, there's long tables. It looks like there's a new spread of food laid out. Looks like it's just about lunchtime. You see that there's quite a bit of a heavy spread laid out. You see that there's several barrels of ale that have been set up in anticipation for the new, I guess, new recruits, if you will, coming in for the expedition. You can see that there are several people that are already here. Most of them looks like they're the more like the explorer types and non-combatants, as well as some of the militia who seem to be off duty. However, there is one person that does stand out among the crowd who isn't actually seated yet. He's actually standing in between the long tables. He's looks like a rather young man, shaven head, and has a long set of garb. It looks like it's made out of wolf pelt, and what looks like a great sword upon his back. He kind of just like, he almost has like this air of seriousness around him. What stands out the most, other than his coat, is he appears to have like this, almost like a brace around his neck. It's like, imagine imagine like the cone of shame, if the cone of shame stopped short around his jawline. It's like that. And he looks all you, kind of like, as he sees you, as soon as he sees you come through the arches and through the doorway, he works his way around the long tables and like looks at all of you. He's like, "Oh, finally, Rathlin, you're here. Oh, good, you've brought recruits here. Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you all. And your name is here. You, the shading individual." He kind of reaches both his hands out to shake your hand.
I'll just like stare at him like kind of confused and be like, Bromwell.
Bromwell. And he kind of holds his hands out there. You haven't taken his hand. And he like goes, he puts his hand down and says, "It's a pleasure to meet you." And he bows his head. Then he goes and looks over at you here, Garth, and he's like, and you, the large opposing individual here. Pleasure to meet you. And he reaches his hand out to try to shake your hand.
I will reach out my hand and give a firm squeeze and a good shake, like, "Hello, little man."
Yes, it's a pleasure to see such imposing muscles here. Glad to see that you've recruited a Goliath here
Goliath? What's a Goliath? I'm a dwarf.
Then he stops and he like looks at Rathlin. Rathlin like gives him like a just go with it nod. He's like, "Oh, of course, my apologies. And later you must tell me what they feed you to get you so big." And he like pats your shoulders. He like has to reach up to pat your shoulders because of your size. And he awkwardly like walks away from you, and then he goes over and looks at you, Akugan. It's like, pleasure to meet you. He kind of like holds his hand out to shake your hand.
I'll shake his hand. "Hello, my name is Aquagon."
Akugan, pleasure to meet you. And like he like shakes your hand, and like he kind of like looks at his hands, and they're like kind of like now wet and slimy. Kind of like has to like he like
If you wipe your hand, that's disrespectful to my people.
and he's like, right, of course I would not want to be disrespectful. And then he looks over at you, your Scabrius, and he's like, "I see. Are you a drow, perhaps?"
No, in fact, I am not.
Oh,
Shadow elf.
Shadow Elf, of course. My apologies.
There is a difference.
I'm not entirely sure. I just know that you
My
see
kind
nothing.
does not. My kind does not shun away from the sun.
I see, I see. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. And he offers his two slimy hands out to shake your hand.
Sure, I'll shake his hand.
Yeah, he leaves a little bit of aquagon on your hands as he gives you a firm handshake.
His hand slimy.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have any rings on his hand?
Does this individual have
Yeah.
he does have rings on his hand. He has two of them on his left hand.
Fuck, I'll resist the urge. My sleight of hand is not very good. I'll
Okay.
just, slimy hand, ring. It was a thought, but I'm not gonna do it.
just a passing thought, a fleeting
Mhm.
curiosity. And he goes ahead and he moves around over to you here, Cassius. As he does so, well, wait, hold on. What's your passive perception, Akugan?
14. Oh, my
No,
bad.
Akugan's passive perception.
Let me look real quick.
He's gonna wipe his hands.
It is a 13.
13. So he quickly, as he gets around to your blind spot, he quickly like wipes his hands on his coat, trying to get the slime off his hands. And like once he feels like it's like sufficiently clean, as he's like rapidly patting it off, he then like looks over at you, Cass. He's like, pleasure to meet you, sir. An Asimar, a rare one in these parts. And a paladin, no less. And he reaches his hands out to you.
I'm just gonna nod my head at him.
Right. And your name is
Cass.
Cass. Pleasure to meet you. Rathlin, are these, is this everyone? Then let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's Lorfina?
She's over by the stables.
Meanwhile, at the stables, Lorfina, you walk in, you can see that there's several different horses of different colors. Some of them of oak, some of them of chestnut consistency. Some of them of like bright white. It's quite an impressive display of horses that they have here. Quite a few here, surprisingly enough, for a series of islands. And you can see that there is one elven lady here who's currently like tending to one of the white horses. She's kind of has hands on either of its cheeks and is kind of like just like petting its snout. And as you walk in, roll me dex as you walk in.
Dang it. No, it should be fine. It should be fine. Oh, yeah, it's good. Oh, it didn't go?
Nope.
Ah, fudge. I rolled a 15, and then I'm
15?
gonna
Okay.
refresh just
As you with a 15 dex, as you walk in, you can see that there's quite a bit of hay and little bits of gravel and stone around everywhere. But despite your size, you're quite nimble on your feet as you kind of skirt your way around. You're not doing much in particular. You're just watching her as you walk in until you're standing like directly behind her. And as she finishes playing with this horse, she like turns around and sees your large, imposing frame in front of her. She's like, "Oh, I was just making friends with the horses. Is the meeting now?"
I believe so, but the horses seem more interesting. Do we have to go to the meeting?
I mean, it is kind of. I'm sorry, I shouldn't assume. Are you one of the? Are you the ones? One of the ones hired for the expedition?
Yes, I'm very important. Let's look at these horses. Just kidding.
Right? Imagine.
No, Fina says, yeah, I am one of the ones hired. If we should be attending the meeting, then I guess we go. but could you show me the horses afterwards? I've never seen such beautiful beasts before.
Oh yes, of course. They have quite an interesting array. They're also quite funny. In fact, this one in particular here has quite a few jokes to tell.
Really? I want to hear one.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. You are a furball, correct?
I'm what? Yes, I am. I am.
Oh, then in fact you can actually understand beasts. Uh,
Yeah.
um, and this one then chimes in. It's like, so there I was, and there was this really cocky looking guy. Like, he like has these like weird metal gauntlets on his fists. Kind of stands at the gate like he's hot as shit since since baked bread. And he just like is standing there. He's standing right behind me, and he doesn't expect it. And I just ripped the most intense air into his face. Oh, the amount of fury on his face. I've never seen someone turn so red in my entire life. Everybody was making fun of him for a week straight. It was the best. The best part was is that I think he cried afterwards. He didn't think anyone saw him at the back of the barracks, but I saw him. I could see him through one of the windows here in the side. He was sobbing his eyes out. I think he was traumatized. You know, it was just a rumor, but get this, and he dips his head down between two of you. It's like, just between you and me, I think he's actually afraid of horses.
Then how the heck does he get around anywhere?
I think he just walks around like a sucker. Imagine.
That's his loss. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, and hopefully we can catch a drink later. What is your name, by the way?
Oh yeah, my name's Chester. Finest horse
Chester.
around. There isn't a horse faster than me, and then the other horses are like, oh, there he goes again. Chester, for the last time, you make it last every time we race. Every time we're out getting some exercise, you literally are the slowest out of. And he's like, ah, don't listen to them, they're just jealous. You know, I gotta preserve the muscles.
Most are. Don't listen to the haters hate.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Fina does like a little head bow nod to Chester and like does to the rest of the horses, and then she's ready to like wander off. Okay, so I guess we better go see this meeting.
Yes, of course. And she follows you along back into the to the main gathering space. As you all right now formed up together. As you are all gathering in the space, it's getting quite crowded now. I haven't put all the tokens on the board, just mainly because, well, that would be ridiculous and very confusing. But some of the other explorers, as well as the adventurers who were recruited as well, begin to gather and form up, all meeting you in the main gathering space. Brahma, as you sit down, someone like kind of like jumps over the bench and then plops their rear down onto it, and kind of like begins like kind of like tapping on the table and drumming it before they then like lock eye contact with you. And she kind of like gives you like that like finger wave, you know, where like they're wiggling multiple like fingers at you, like trying to say hi. They don't say anything to you, they just wave.
Okay, I'll like do a kind of like a nod and a smile.
Okay. And the last person comes in, a dragonborn, who looks between all of you, and he says, "Ah, quite a bit of a crowd this time. All right, Rathlin, you came through after all. Good to see that you came back safe." And he like pats Rathlin's back, but Rathlin like practically like falls forward onto his hands and knees from like the force of the pat on his back. He's like, "Ah, I got to He like gets back up on his feet. Yeah, he does have a pretty wicked beard. Look at him. Look at this dude. Look at this man.
I want his tiny little dragon.
Oh yes, you notice that he has a dragon like upon his staff. It's a it's like a
The
cute.
question, since he's dragonborn, is that his pet or is it like his little niece or cousin? You know, like it's an actual dragonborn or just a dragon.
You know, funny you should mention that. Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
He's like, oh, I'm so glad that you noticed this little guy, and he kind of like pets its little head, and it kind of like nuzzles its head into his palm. He's like, this here is my little nephew. I brought him along, well, mainly because my sister insists that her and her husband needed to get away, and you know, and that they didn't want to bring the child along, and it's a whole thing. Anyways, I'm babysitting him, but of course I had a mission of my own, so here he is with me. Doesn't leave my side. This here is Niall.
Niall.
Yes, little Niall.
Niall or Niall?
No,
That's
no,
what I was
no.
wondering.
Not to be confused with those horrifying beasts. Not a Niall, Niall. And like you can see as like the little tiny dragon like kind of hisses at you like like as if it's like it could tell what you're saying but doesn't respond back in common. Anyways, my name is Gatu. I am a firm follower and one of the high priests of Murden. It's a pleasure to meet you all. And I know what you're thinking. It happens all the time. Yes, I'm aware I'm a dragonborn. Yes, I'm aware that I am
Hey,
following a dwarven lord.
You're not a dwarf.
Yes, I'm not a dwarf. I am aware of this.
It's okay. Everybody can follow Morden.
Yes, precisely the point. That's what I was saying when I was just an initiate. Just when I was just remembering the texts and reciting all of the prayers, and you know, I was arguing about theology with the other initiates. They were all saying the same thing, and you would think for someone who welcomes all that their followers would be a little bit more inclusive, but regardless, I made it to the level of high priest. And as such, I am the main employer of this expedition. And so, please, everyone, take a seat. Enjoy the food. And he kind of like stands like in between the long tables and like kind of like ushers you all. It's kind of like he kind of gives that vibe of like that really friendly like uncle that like when you get into his home, he like almost insists that you like enjoy some food or some drink. If you all know that that family type, you know who I'm talking about. It's that guy. It's like, please, everybody, come in. I must implore you to please try the pork. The roast pork is to die for. I've had it almost every single day I've been here. And so,
I just die as soon as I eat it.
yeah, just die immediately. It's like, oh yes, I mean quite literally because it's poisoned. No, he doesn't actually say that. But he begins to explain. And so, before I begin, would anyone like to tell me what they know about this expedition so far? I'm sure that your charges have all explained in one way or another in your travels.
Are we not bringing Moradin back?
Ah, yes, well, there we go. That is the main goal, is the second coming of Moradin. In our religious teachings, we are taught that Moradin, should he disappear from this world, which he has, will come back in order to deal out his justice, but also create what was broken. And does Initia not seem quite broken to you? I mean, the gods have destroyed it. Well, I shouldn't say destroy, but have damaged it significantly. Definitely seems like a time for our dear Murden to come, if any. And that suspicion has been confirmed, as a star had fallen from the sky and has landed upon us. A sky shard. And it is said that this sky shard is the final piece to what we call a sanctuary bell. A prominent bell, one which that can manipulate the skies themselves. Once the two are met together, will ring in the return of Muradin. And that is where we have all called you. You see, we do have the Sky Shard. We have it actually stored on one of our main ships at Port Juna. However, we do not have the Sanctuary Bell. That is what we are in search after. Through our research, we have found that it is not buried in under some earthen ground or hidden in some ancient labyrinth or tomb or ruins, but rather it is in the possession of a person. You see, we have heard of this individual who has been a protector of sorts. That's what the locals call him. Is anyone aware of the Caller of Storms? Does that ring a bell to anybody? Anyone who has proficiency in history check, roll it at this time.
History. No.
Nope.
I definitely don't.
Instead of doing that, Aquagon's gonna put his head in his bucket.
Blup. Ah. Anybody? No? Okay. Well, I guess in that history is a rare forte these days. Anyways, the Caller of Storms, according to the locals, is a protector of the Avira Isles and is protected from intruders for as long as anyone can remember. It is said that he raises a staff, a large decadent staff with a bell fastened to the top, and once it is rung, calls the storms from every which direction, causing an upheaval of water and debris every which way, and casts ships out back to the sea, or capsizes them completely. If you actually travel over towards the northern and eastern sides of the Avira Isles, you can actually see there's quite a few shipwrecks there. It makes it nearly impossible to approach from either of those sides. It's almost as if a barrier is forged out of broken ships on those sides, which is why Port Juna exists, is to allow sailors, travelers, and the like to actually reach the Avira Isles. After all, how else will they receive any provisions? The island doesn't necessarily completely provide for itself. And so, it is based off of these rumors that we've heard, plus confirmed sightings from some of our other parties. We have confirmed that this individual does indeed exist on the island. However, it does appear that they are quite powerful, and they do have a following of their own, which makes this a little bit more difficult. However, the Avira Isles government has deemed that this individual is not considered hero, but more of a vigilante to the islands, and they wish for their apprehension. And thus, we have similar goals in mind. We wish for the Sanctuary Bell. They wish for the apprehension of the Caller of Storms. And so that is why you are all here. We are here in search of this faction, determine their whereabouts, determine the whereabouts of the Caller of Storms, and acquire the Sanctuary Bell. You may use whatever force deemed necessary. However, there was one request by the governor of the Avira Isles, and that is that we retrieve the Caller of Storms alive. But everything else is fair game. Now, there does appear to be another faction involved in this whole entire predicament. I presume that all of you have had a run in one way or another with some bandits. Is that correct? And he looks particularly at the new recruits, you all, who have come in.
We were accosted upon our trip here, yes.
Could you please describe to me and the rest of the expedition what you saw?
You would call it a different version of a Triton. Present company excluded and apologized to. And they came out of
I
the
didn't like
mouth.
them either.
They came out of the mouth of some much larger creature.
And so he looks, Gatu looks around, and kind of like looks for the confirmation of the other like party members who are already here before you, and they all give similar nods. And they're like, well, that seems to match up. Yes.
I'll cast a minor illusion and show what it looked like, what one of them looked like.
Okay. Oh, and I see. And you show, do you like show it like on top of the table, or do you show it like in front of him, or?
Kind of in the middle of the room so everybody can see it.
Okay. So you display a minor illusion in the middle. Kind of display like exactly what you saw. And everybody like kind of like chimes in. It's like, oh, yeah, wait, that's exactly what we saw. And so Gatu says, well, yes, all right. Well, in that case then, it's not quite the same. Those are the supposed cultists of the Caller of Storms. The other faction is a different one entirely. Only one of these parties has actually encountered him, specifically that individual's party right here. And he points over at this wolf-cloaked individual. He says, they ran to one that came from the sky. It was an airship of sorts. It loomed above, and they repelled from above. These were not of aquatic nature, but of several different races. Some of humans, elves, half-elves, alike. But no aquatic creatures. And so that we have reason to believe that there is another faction involved. As for their reasons, we're not sure. We don't really even know what their purpose really is. If we were just happened to be wrong place, wrong time, they were just a group of bandits. But I highly doubt that they would bring an airship for just meager banditry. And so, with that being said, any information or any intelligence that can be gathered as a result of this recent attack will be much appreciated and justly rewarded. And so, keep your eyes to the skies and stay vigilant. But in the meantime, our main objective is the cultists and the Caller of Storms. And so, we have received a lead. One of the locals has been so gracious to give us some information regarding I guess you could say a chapter of sorts, further inland, one of the nearby villages. It's about a day out from here, through the jungles. It is said that there's a chapter here which does undeniably worship the Caller of Storms. They seem to have a shrine on his behalf, almost like a statue. It's without a doubt that it is them, as the statue itself has a staff similar to the Caller of Storms. It's not the exact same. It seems to be a carving of such, with a bell placed atop of it. And so this is where you all will go. It's going to be questionable. It might be dangerous. It's very densely packed. Not only are we going to have to deal with the local wildlife, but also the possibility of two different factions involved while we are in search of this item. Even if we can retrieve the bell, that will already be a massive leap in our book. Any questions?
Go to
I
the
don't have any.
Isles, go to
I
the
do.
Isles, find the bell. Good to go.
Okay.
Got any equipment to start us with? Horses, armor.
Oh, yes, yes, of course. We do have provisions for all of you. Uh, basic, basic explorer and dungeoneering supplies, horses available at the stables down to our south. We also have some basic weapons and armor. Anything simple and martial we have available. Um, anything like leathers, chainmail, shields, anything that you might need to equip yourselves with, we have available here as well. No magical items, of course, because, well, budgets. Um, but any basic supplies that you may need, we have available here. Also, I would like to note that is anyone aware of Mava? Anyone have proficiency in Arcana?
Arcana. No, dang it. Why does this character have nothing?
Ooh, okay.
It would be very strange if Garth ended.
Do you imagine Garth Ed has proficiency in
Proficiency in everything.
proficiency in everything? Imagine that would actually be crazy. But okay. So Scabrius, with your Arcana of 12, you think you've heard of Mava before? You might have heard it like in a magic shop or two, but you're not entirely sure what Mava is. I'm sorry. Did you say something, Sabrius?
I just said Kate.
Oh, okay. And he says, "Well, you see, we do have a few prominent alchemists in our midst. They're quite proficient at making potions, and luckily for us, we are at the location of one of the main locations of Mava. You see, Mava is a accelerant for potion crafting. It speeds up the process of potions being created. It's one of the Avira Isle's main exports, and is very highly sought after. So, in exchange for providing them the Mava and allowing them to practice with said material, they will produce a certain amount of potions for you. It could be healing potions, potions of climbing, of giant strength. It all kind of depends on the nature of what you're looking for, and what they have in stock. But if you do happen to find some Mava out in the wild and bring it back here, they will be able to create potions for you if you give them a little bit of time. So, above the board, this is an introduction to a key part that is going to be in the potion crafting system, the homebrew potion crafting system that I am implementing into the world of Initia. But it is also my tie-in for you all that this can be used as a headquarters for your party, and can be a passive way for you to receive potions over longer periods of time. So should you happen to find some Mava out in the wild, you'll be able to bring that back here and be able to get a decent amount of potions over time. So every time you come back, you can check with the alchemist and see if there's any potions waiting for you. Any questions?
Oh, makes sense.
Nope, no questions.
Awesome. All right. And actually, out of curiosity, does anyone want to see a reference of what Mava looks like?
Yeah.
Oh, look.
All right. Let's see if I can actually move the image here. Hold on. Oh yeah, here, I'll just do this. Okay. This is what Mava looks like. it's large waxy-like leaves that usually collect water, and the water that pools into the top of it provides its sustenance. Um, it usually is in temperate to jungle-like regions, which is why it's so prominent here on the Avira Isles. It's perfect grounds for it to grow. All right. And so, here you all are. You are tasked with your overall mission, and are given a few tidbits of information. So then Gatu then says, please, please, take your time to enjoy your meals, and if there are any supplies or provisions that you would like to acquire before embarking, you can talk to this lady over here, Vernon. And she kind of like springs up, and she stands on top of the bench on the long table, and she kind of like gives like a salute, and she's like, you don't have to do whatever. Anyways, this is Vernon here. She is the main individual involved with all of the supplies here at these barracks. They are well versed in many different types of weapons, as well as acquiring said supplies. She has many tie-ins with the individuals and the craftsmen at Port Juna, and should you ask of any particular materials or weapons or armor or any other types of supplies, she will be able to provide those for you at a reduced cost. However, in exchange, she has asked for, well, I'll let her explain. Hi. Hello, everyone. My name is Vernon, but you all knew that. Well, let me explain. So, I am more than happy to accommodate and welcome you all. By the way, welcome everyone who is unfamiliar. This is the Avira Isles. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And she kind of like drapes like an arm over your shoulder, Scabrius, and kind of like leans on you. She kind of does like this kickstand move on you as she kind of like leans in with you, like all buddy buddy. It's like, well, it's simple. So, you're all here in our humble abode or barracks, and we'll be providing you supplies. This benefits both us and benefits you all, I'm sure. However, for me to acquire supplies for you, whether it's something like magical items, because I know you all love those, we're going to need something in return. As you can see, we are quite short-handed when it comes to special items here. However, I can finagle my way into getting them for you at a reduced cost. You will have to pay me, however. But in order for you to get this reduced cost on those items, you're going to have to do a little bit of this and that for us here at the barracks. Whether it's you can provide some of your services, as you might have certain skills that we might require, is you could take some of your time out of your long days, perhaps on your breaks, to teach some of our soldiers those skills, perhaps combat related. That would be greatly appreciated. Also doing tasks here and there that we might have posted up, or I might approach you myself and ask you if you can do a little bit of grunt work for me. That would be greatly appreciated. The more you do, the lower the price. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much appreciated. Looking forward to working with you all. And she like kind of like gives you like a nice like friendly pat on the shoulder, Scabrius. It kind of seems like she doesn't understand like the idea of personal space. Like she's really in your space right now. And then she finally like backs away and then goes back to her seat.
Attack of opportunity.
Mhm.
Okay.
Attack of opportunity. Scabrius takes out his ruby jeweled blade and like stabs her in the back. Stab. She dies instantly. Bleh. But no. And so, with that, all right. Well, it seems that you all understand your mission. Take as much time as you need to gather your bearings. I'm sure those of you who have just come here, you might require some rest. But do as you will. I do expect that everybody begin to comb the jungles to the northeast of us, starting at least tomorrow. All right. Well, enjoy yourselves. It's a pleasure meeting you all. And he takes his leave. All right. So you're left with some information and some new options. What do you all do?
Gear, yay, gear.
Gear. All right. Well, actually, I shouldn't say other than gear. We'll go one by one. Scabrius, is there anything that you would like to do?
Come back to me.
Okay, you got it. Cassius, is there anything you would like to do?
I'm chilling right now.
Okay. Lorafina, is there anything you'd like to do or acquire before setting out on your adventure?
I want to learn more about these discount deals. What I could do.
Ooh, okay. So if you'd like to talk more about the discount deals, it appears that Vernon would know everything you need to know about any discounts.
Perfect. I'm assuming we're just stating right now the things we want, and then we'll kind of decide together as a group, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Bromwell, is there anything that you're interested in doing or acquiring before setting out?
I'm just getting interested in getting gear and maybe a horse.
Okay.
Maybe a couple horses or maybe a wagon, something like that.
Okay. So if you're wondering about horses in a wagon, Vernon would also be like, they seem to be like the main supply person. And if they can't supply you with that, they'll refer to you towards like someone here at the barracks who can.
Hello.
Okay. Garthan, is there anything that you would like to do before embarking out on your adventure?
Arthan is always ready.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. Yes, sir. Aquagon, is there anything you'd like to do before venturing out?
Well, just train with my trident while I wait.
All right, you got it. Where are you training with your trident?
Anywhere there's a decent open space and I won't get in too much in the way.
Ooh, interesting.
Gotta swing it around.
Okay. So I would presume that you like go out into like the open courtyard and you're like kind of like training with your trident and you're like swinging it around. You're doing a few thrusts, a few swings, trying a few different stances with it, getting familiar with the weapon. Okay.
Throwing some jabs.
Let me ask you: do you have proficiency in trident?
I do not.
Okay, interesting. All right. One moment, please. I'll get right back to you. I will spar with him. All right. Hey, we love that. Okay. So we'll start off with Lorafina and Bromwell first, who are conversing with Vernon. Well, actually, no. I'm sorry. Apologies. Scabrius. Was there anything else you want to do other than spar with Aquagon?
Nope, that'll do.
Okay. Just want to double check. All right.
Actually, while they're doing that, I'm gonna like practice some stances, like with spear and shit.
Okay.
Do like a kata.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So, first things first. Lorafina and Bromwell are next to Vernon. Vernon is like, looks like she's like kind of like playing around with her food. Like she like has like a string of sausages and like kind of like strings it out into the air, and she's like, "Rawr," and then like leads it into her mouth. She's like, "Oh," before she sees you all stand before her, like, "Oh, har." And she like holds her finger up to like signal to give her a moment. She puts her sausages down and like swallows. Hi. Can I help you?
Yeah, I was interested in knowing what kind of chores and such you need around here for a discount.
Ah, yes, for discounts. First off, is there any particular skills that you are quite proud of that might be useful to
Well,
us?
well, I'm, well, I can heal a little bit. I'm trying to think if you want like skills as in my fighting and spell type, or you want
Ah.
more of like uh what I can uh like sweep and and
Ah, I
tend
see.
the horses.
I see. I
What
see.
kind of skills are you looking
A
for?
cleric. I see. That actually would be most useful. Well, I will tell you that uh, every day, if you would be so gracious to either uh, help stabilize our wounded, or perhaps give us one of your spell slots to heal one of our wounded, we will be able to discount you for that. Um, say, mm, I'd say 10% if you were to provide us with that every day.
Okay. Uh, where's your infirmary to heal?
Ah, yes, of course. Uh, if you head over towards the north, there should be a set of stairs that will lead up to the level above. That is where our infirmary is.
Okay, I
Hmm.
might check it out.
Yes. If they are critical, we usually move them over towards. One moment. Let me see here. Ah, yes. This there should be a room across the courtyard, over to the east. It's usually where we hold our vehicles, but should we receive wounded, we usually repurpose it as an infirmary.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Did you have any more questions for me? I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Laura Fina,
Laura
but you
Fina.
can call me Fina.
Vina. That's a wonderful name.
Thank you.
And you there, sir? Is there anything I can help you with?
We need some gear before we set out on the road. I'm looking for a longbow, a short sword, and studded leather, and maybe a horse.
The studded leather I might not be able to get you. I could definitely get you leathers. I don't know how much help that would be, but I can most certainly procure the rest of it, those supplies for you. They're quite common around here, so there won't be any charge. Um, and as for the horse I will gladly hand over to you. You must understand, though, that uh, I will have to ask for, I guess you can call it a down payment of 50 gold. It's not necessarily uh, we're going to keep the gold. It's just to make sure, should the horse die or you, well, God forbid, you run away with it, we'll be able to replace that horse. Make sense?
Yes, perks.
Okay. So if you're okay with parting with 50 gold for me to hold on to while you are holding on to that horse, you most certainly can take it. Um, as for the studded leather, I won't be able to procure that for you, but I could get you leathers instead if that would suffice.
Oh, no, I don't need leathers.
Okay. And as for the longbow and were you saying short sword?
Yeah, short sword.
Yes, I could definitely get that for you. Would you like a shield as well? Or are you not the kind of
Not.
type? Okay. All right. Well, I'll most certainly be able to get that all for you. Okay. Lorfina and Brahma. Lorfina above the board. If you would like to have a consistent 10% discount on specialty goods purchased here at the barracks, uh, you per long rest you can choose to give up a spell slot. It could be a level 1 spell slot, level 2, completely up to you. I would recommend just giving up a level 1 spell slot. In exchange, if you want to risk it, you can roll a medicine check at the beginning of each day. And then based off of the roll, I'll tell you whether or not you succeed. And basically, instead of giving up a spell slot, you can do a medicine check to stabilize people. So basically, tending to the wounded first thing in the morning.
Medicine check.
All right.
But wait, hold on. Is it an or situation? If I do the medicine check and I roll it, I can't heal them by using a spell slot, or can I decide after?
You can
Okay.
decide after. It's just an option. You can either RNG it and roll a medicine check to see if you can help them like that way for the day,
Mhm.
or if it doesn't work out, then you can give up a spell slot.
Yeah, I definitely want to do the medicine roll first every day.
All right. And then for Bromwell, you can go ahead and mark off in your inventory that you have acquired those items, including the horse. I believe a horse actually is in the compendium, if I'm not mistaken. So you have both of those. Please note, if you store anything on the horse, and should the horse run away, you no longer have those items.
There we go. Barracks.
All right. And so,
Well, that's really good. I'll ask you, man. What is this place called? It's called a barracks, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
She was wondering, just checking.
Yep, the Avira Isles Militia Barracks. I'll write that
There you
down.
That's fine.
Oh, you want to Vera Isles?
Yeah.
Hey, you're a Vera Isles, aren't you? There's an eye in that, by the way. There you go.
Okay. And so, now we move on to Scabrius, Aquagon, and Cassius. You all move out into the courtyard and begin to do a little bit of training in your downtime, doing a little bit of sparring amongst one another. How would you like to do this? What do you do?
I'm gonna take off my armor, just kind of like my underclothes, you know.
Mhm.
Gonna have my spear and just go through a bunch of stances
Okay.
and movements.
Okay. Roll me a. Roll me a performance. Okay.
I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna kind of do it with a little more flourish, almost in a mocking kind of way.
Okay. Roll me a performance check.
Just kind of making fun of him a little bit. But it's just he's got his big sword. One second, I got one other thing. Then I got my little dagger. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I got cunning, so I can add a D4 on top of that.
Nice.
Well,
Okay.
he already added
actually,
the D4.
It already did it on its
Yeah.
own. Oh, that's awesome.
That's
Okay,
so
never mind.
cool. Wait, I love that.
D&D Beyond is awesome.
That's nice
So
that
I'm
it
just
already does
going-
it.
Well, that's where the D4 comes from.
Gotcha. Okay. That's nice. I like that. Oh, and even that shows later in the calculation. That's nice. Okay. All right. And then Aquagon, what are you doing?
Sorry, that dog hair in my mouth. I'll just be kind of like, since I haven't really tried to use the trident too much, I'll just be kind of looking it over and then just doing like basic slashes, kind of like feeling how the weight is and everything, just kind of getting myself more used to swinging it and like lunging with it. Kind of trying to find the right grip where to hold if I do want to throw it, where like the equal balance is, so nothing throws off.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and roll me a performance check as you're kind of like working around with the blade, and you're diligently training to learn to use it proficiently.
Okay. That's not good. It's a 5.
All right. Show me where you all are out in the courtyard, like as you're doing this.
Me? I'm with the horses.
Oh yeah, I know you're with the horses. I'm talking about
sorry.
Scabrius,
Yeah.
Aquagon, and Cassius.
I think me and Scab just have to be homies the way we're always by each other.
Yeah, I know, it's great. The strong silent type and the mischievous type
We're
are
going
always,
around each other. I feel like we're just playing footsie.
yeah. It's
No
actually
idea
so
what you're
great.
talking about.
Okay, Aquagon. Where are you currently at in the courtyard while you're doing this?
Sorry, I'm trying to. It like went off of it, so I'm trying to reload it back.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
Dun dun dun. and just let me know when you're good to go.
Okay.
But while we're waiting waiting on that real quick, Brahma, as you
Yeah.
as you walk into the stables, you can see that there's a large array of different types of horses here. Some of them seem to be a little bit on the younger side. Some of them seem to be like well trained and conditioned here. As you kind of like walk along, um, you don't see anyone here that's currently like accompanying the horses. However, meanwhile, where is Lorafina? Where did you go, Lorafina?
She's in that room.
Oh, there she
Stables.
is. Ah,
Yeah, I went to the dragon.
the dragon. Okay, we'll get back to you here in just a moment. Brahmo, you may choose one horse here at random. Roll me a d100.
Okay. I can't remember right. Ooh, nice even 20.
Nice, even 20. All right. Uh, you
Oh no.
you choose Chester.
Yeah.
So you have Chester the horse.
Chester.
Yeah, I got Jester.
Yeah.
Chester.
Jester?
Yeah.
He has. Let me pull up a horse stat block for you. There is only one difference with Chester. One moment here. And he is considered a riding horse. The only difference is that, one moment, as I copy paste it into the chat. The only difference with him, and you'll have to make a note of this yourself, he doesn't have a movement speed of 60. He has a movement speed of 45. It looks like the other horses were not kidding. He actually is quite slow in comparison to the rest of them.
Chester.
Yeah. But he is still faster than your average bloke. That is for sure. All right. Meanwhile, let's see. Your boy Jay is back in the house. Aquagon, where are you okay? Are you able to see the screen?
Oh
Okay?
yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Okay. Where are you standing amongst your party members as you're currently working on your forms and training with the Trident?
Well, actually, I was thinking about it. I would actually probably go rather close to where the other two are training because seeing as a spear and a trident aren't too much different.
Yeah. Oh, like kind of like side by
It's
side.
same attack move, similar stances.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. So kind of like mirroring each other.
Yeah, I would kind of like just watch him and then just kind of practice with that since like I just had a short sword before, so I don't have a lot of reference.
Okay. You got it. Would you like to move your token, or would you like me to move your token for you?
I would need use, please.
I got you.
Oh, that reminds me. I actually, apparently. Oh well, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Do I notice that he's kind of new to it?
Yeah, you
You would probably definitely notice because
yeah.
I just been looking at it instead.
Yeah.
Like
He
kind of
Okay,
moving
then
around, looking at the angles.
I'm gonna like slow down a little bit, so you can kind of catch on a little bit.
I was just too shy to ask, so I'm just watching. I'm just like watching in the background. It just kind of copy.
Yeah. So you're like working on like mirroring each other, and like Cassius, you're doing everything you can to kind of like teach him, and like slow down a little bit to make it a little bit easier for him to keep up. Meanwhile, Scabrius is kind of like mocking you all with his dagger. He's doing like the same movements, but just better.
Mostly Cassius.
Oh, mostly Cassius. Okay.
Mhm.
He's like mocking you, Cassius. He's like doing the movements except with like his dagger.
I'm just not gonna. I'm gonna take it as just like playful banter, and I'm just gonna smile a little bit and then keep doing what I'm doing.
Okay. All right. And so, as you're all doing this, you two would be facing her. Cassius and Aquagon, go ahead and roll me perception checks. Ooh, all right. A quiet and perceptive one indeed. Okay, what does Aquagon roll out of curiosity? Double nat 20? You won't?
Oh no, I got a 16.
Oh, okay. Well, Aquagon and especially Cassius, you both notice from across the way, like over Scabria's shoulder, you see as Gwen over here is kind of peeking like around like one of the pillars through the archway, like looking at you all.
Say that one more time.
Gwen is like hiding behind one of the pillars. She's like peeking around like the pillar itself, like watching you all training.
So I'm assuming I notice her.
Yeah, absolutely. You see her clear as day. Like your eyes just snapped to her like immediately as soon as she like came around the pillar.
I guess I'll like mention like her to join us, and then I'll keep going back to
Okay.
doing the stances.
How do you mention her to join you?
I'll just like nod or crank my head like to the side, like, come on.
Okay,
And then I'll keep doing it.
I got you. And so Gwen kind of like precariously like walks around, like as she passes by you, Scaria, she gives you like a polite nod, and then like looks at the both of you here, Cassius and Aquagon, and she stares at you for like a good 5 seconds before she's like, "What are you two doing?"
Training.
I thought it was obvious.
I mean, if you could call it that. It,
Any practice is better than no practice.
here, she comes over to you, and she manifests her glaive back into your hand, like as if she like pulls it from another plane, and then she turns away from you all, so that way like you can like see like the mirrored movement, and she's like, it's not like that. The thrust should be more like this. As like you can practically hear like the wind snap from her body moving in one fell movement, like thrusting her blade forward, and she kind of like repeats it like over and over again. And it's like she kind of like looks over her shoulder at you all, and it's like, are you catching on?
Actually, I feel my bad luck may wash off on some of you here. And I'm gonna
It's just like, okay, bye.
He gets nervous around women, I've seen.
And she kind of like scratches her cheek, and she kind of like looks like to you too, and she's like, did I say something wrong?
No, let's continue.
I don't think you did.
Right. Well, uh, neither of you really know what you're doing with these weapons, do you?
No.
Slightly.
All right. Well, I definitely cannot have this. If you two are at my side, I don't know if I would necessarily trust you with those weapons in your hands. So, how about this? I will be personally training both of you how to use those weapons. And hopefully, just hopefully, you don't die doing something foolish with them out in the field.
Cool.
Sounds like a good plan.
All right. Can't have you all just flailing about and actually hitting someone with one of these. Spears and tridents and glaives aren't something to be taken lightly. All right. Now, shall we? All right. And so, above the board, if you want to make a note, after every long rest taken here at the barracks, if you train with her 3 times total, you will gain proficiency. in the weapon that you're training with. So in this case, Akugan, it would be with the trident, and I believe with you would be the spear, Cassius.
Yeah.
So you would gain
So
proficiency.
we would need to be here 3 days.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
You would just basically have to come back here and take a long rest, and then at the beginning of your following day, you'd basically do morning training with her, and that would add to the total.
What was her name again?
Gwen.
Gwen. Okay.
We
Spelled
get
like
her to like write us down like some morning training while we're out there.
Oh yes, you certainly can. So it would be 2 hours of training, and she can definitely write that down for you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, since these are technically, I'm trying to remember. So Akugan, if I'm not mistaken, you were familiar with martial weapons, but not proficient in the trident. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, good. And then I'm pretty sure you have simple weapons listed on your sheet.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so in that case, yeah. So you're familiar with the weapon types. It's just that these particular weapons you haven't really messed around with before. So you should be pretty quick on the uptake on how to use them proficiently. They're not like crazy unique, like they're not scythes. So it should be pretty quick for you all to kind of like pick up what to do with them. And with her help, she should be able to assist you both in gaining proficiency with said weapons. All right. And so that is what's happening with you two. Meanwhile,
I'll be back.
okay, Lorafina.
Yes.
You walk into what looks like a storage room. It seems like there's some wagons and crates with supplies in them, as well as some unused cannons here laid about. Bromwell, you also see a similar thing. You're just on the other side though. You're pulling along Chester with you though, as you're walking about. You kind of like already have like a saddle and reins on him, as you kind of like bring him about the corner. What do you two do?
I walk up and ask, so you start off this tiny, your nephew is, and then at what age do you actually grow bigger to your size?
Oh, well, this little one will probably reach my size in, I would say 16 years. But after that, becoming a dragon, well, very few live to tell the tale, but supposedly, after hundreds of years and trial and tribulation, we become actual dragons. Or so the rumor says. I've personally
Huh.
never met a dragon, so
You start off as a dragon. Interesting. Well, if you ever want a babysitter, I'd be happy to watch him.
roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. Oh, this is the character with good one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, but you have a mission ahead of you. I appreciate the gesture, though.
Understandable. Have a nice day, sir.
And you as well. You were trying to get a pet dragon, weren't you?
So I'll try to get a pet dragon without saying I was getting a pet dragon.
I appreciate it, though. I respect the hustle.
Yeah, you're right.
See,
Okay.
it's only babysitting your nephew that I'm going to treat like a pet.
Yeah, right? Oh no, your nephew's imprinted on me. I guess I have to keep him.
Don't make me kill someone that can sell their pet.
It's so messed up. Okay,
I know.
Bromwell, what are you doing?
Well, I'm looking for a horse feed.
Horse feed. All right.
Yeah, yeah. Chester needs to eat, so I'm like, he's gonna need a lot of food.
As you're looking at these provisions, you see that there are some hay bales. Those are quite heavy, but you can see that over at this shelf here, there seems to be several different crates that are labeled. And you can see one just has like doesn't even have writing on it. It just has a picture of a horse on it.
Okay, I'll use a crowbar and open it.
Okay, and roll me a strength check or athletics check as you're popping the crate open.
Oh, it didn't go. No, not. It's a 15.
15.
15. Okay, and so pretty easily you go as you pop the crate open, and you look inside and you see that there is a crate full of apples, neatly packaged.
Okay, I'll open one up and like see if Chester will eat it.
Okay, so you offer one over to offered one over to Chester, and he neighs loudly, and like does a little bit of a whinny, and just like quickly like grabs into his mouth. He's gentle with your hand though, as he engulfs your hand with his large mouth at first, and like pulls the apple away, and just munches away at the apple, core and all.
Okay.
Lorafina, roll me a perception.
Please.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Come on, +7.
So all you can hear is like a little like faint sound of like a horse like neighing on the other side, but not much else. Damn, even with the +7, crazy.
Oh, dude.
Like, this is nothing. I got this.
God, you're gonna be like you're all over again with the strength checks.
I know.
All right.
How long are we gonna be on this journey? Like, that's the question. Do I know?
You have no idea.
Okay.
Okay, can I ask the Dragonborn?
You most certainly could ask Gatu the Dragonborn.
Okay, I'm gonna like walk over. I'm gonna walk over to him and ask him.
Or I'm sorry, Gotan is his name. I'm getting him confused with a different character.
Okay, go on. Okay, so his name is. Okay.
Mhm.
That is not how I spelled that at all.
You can fix it in your notes.
I said it's like garbled. I didn't understand it. But I want to walk up to him and say, "How long will our journey take?"
Well, that's a very good question. Well, it really all depends on the information gathered and the performance of all the parties involved. So it could be as short as a week, could be a month. It all depends. Of course, if it does begin to take a little bit too long, we will up the reward for all the adventures involved.
Okay. Who knows the most about horses around here?
Who knows the most about? Do you chime in at this point, Lorafina? You could probably hear them from this distance.
You probably.
I was gonna say my animal handling is a +5.
Mhm.
My
Survival +5 too.
yeah, my survival, but that's because it's wisdom.
Oh, I'm fine.
But I have animal handling +5. I don't have anything else.
Yeah. Feature traits.
What?
Feature traits. Do you have any feature traits?
Not for
An animal.
an animal.
Hmm.
Not yet. I think that's later that I was.
Well, you can communicate.
Speech. Oh no, that's beasts and plants. Okay.
She can like ask.
Oh yeah, that that racial feat is so nice.
Well, we could just
So a horse is a beast, right?
Yeah, technically.
Yeah.
we could just ask Chester how much he eats.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. So
Oh,
you
just
try. Sorry, go ahead.
I was like, I don't know if Chester talking to. I feel like he'll just like want to gorge on apples. Like Chester can get all fat.
He's gonna be even slower. He's gonna have a movement speed of 30. It's literally no different from you walking.
Great, man. Oh, fantastic.
All right. So, as you are currently conversing with Gotan about how long it will possibly take, someone begins to run in through the front gate. They seem to be in militia uniform, as they're running over to basically like the nearest people that they can see, which is you three here. As the soldier approaches all of you, and he seems quite winded as he gets up to you. He seems to be a human, quite young in fact, and he like kind of like braces his like palms to his knees as he's like hunched over. He's like, trouble. Poor Juno. Your ship is under attack. As he kind of like points like backwards towards the port behind, and as he does so, Cassius and Akugan, roll me perception checks.
Perception. I got a 11.
Okay. So Cassius, with your perception of 13, you can see that there is a large stack of smoke in the air, like just over the horizon, in the general direction of the port. And as you look a little bit longer and longer, you can see 2, 3 different smokestacks, all out in the distance.
Nice. Got a good little bonfire going over there.
A little bonfire.
A little bonfire. Oh, I wonder what they're doing.
What does Cassius do?
He's just like, why didn't I get invited? And he just fucking darts, just runs.
He just starts running there. Do you let any of the other party members know?
Fuck no, I'm pissed I didn't get invited.
Okay, so Cassius runs ahead.
Actually, I'm gonna put back on my armor.
Okay, so you're like quickly starting to put back in your armor. You're like, what the fuck? I wasn't invited to a bonfire. Akugan, what are you doing at this time?
I'll go run and I'll go get the others. I'll go try to get them real quick.
Okay.
And young lad, what's your name? The one that ran over here.
My name is Hans.
All right, Hans. I need you to help me gather the others.
Right, of course. I'll go. Which way do you want me to go?
If he's slow, I'll like start like pushing him along.
I'm moving.
With me.
I'm moving.
Run, boy.
I'm running. He's kind of just like, you can see he's almost completely out of gas. He's like he's running, or at least he's doing the motion of running, but he's not making much headway. But he moves as he makes his way over towards the southeast, and he bursts in through these doors. Crack! As like the doors swing open. Roll me dexterity here. Bromwell. Yeah.
Oh, did it not work again? Jesus. 25.
25? Okay. So with your dexterity, with your dex 25, you can hear the running on the other side of the door before it even gets close. And as soon as the doors swing open, you kind of just like take like a step over to the side, and you just like evade the door swinging open. However, Gotan is not so lucky, as he is knocked over onto his front. He's just sprawled on the ground as a soldier comes in. He's like, under attack, your shit, Juna.
I'll look at him strangely and go, what's going on?
Wait, am I still with him?
So
as I was
It's-
pushing him along.
Yeah, it depends. Do you follow him all the way through as you're pushing him along?
Yeah, because I wanted to get the others anyway.
Okay. So yeah, you're with him. You're directly behind him. So he's just like kind of blabbering on, like in between panting breaths. as he's trying
I'll
to
just
explain.
yell over him. We're up. The harbor's under attack. Like, and I'll
Okay.
just kind of like, and I'll just like say, "Come out here," and point to the smoke.
Okay.
Oh, I'm eating a sandwich.
Sorry, he shoved a sandwich in his mouth. That was my bad.
I did. I'll grab as many apples as I can carry and then shove them in Chester's pockets.
Yeah, you just shove him into the saddlebags, and it's just like he's got just like
Yeah.
saddlebags full of apples on him.
Yep. At least runs off, he won't die for at least a little bit.
Okay, that's the important thing is that Chester doesn't die. All right.
Exactly.
And Garth then will be like, "Ah, I can finally test out my hammer."
Yeah, he's like super excited. He hears this commotion outside. He's like, yes, yes.
Time to smite.
Time to smite, right?
To smite or not to smite?
That is the question.
That is the smite.
That is the smite. And Scabrius, you join once again with your party, hearing the commotion outside. All right. What do you all do?
Make our way towards the smoke as quick as possible.
Okay. All right. And so, you all make your way back. Gwen like looks between all of you. It's like, I'll accompany you. As her glaive then disappears once again, and she's already like about to like move ahead like with a running start. All right. And so, I presume that you are all going to make your way over to the fire in the distance over at Port Juna.
Yep.
All right. And you all make pretty good headway running over there. It's about 30 minutes out, but at a running speed, you could probably get there in about 10, 15 minutes, maybe even shorter. Roll me strength or dexterity, whichever you have higher, either higher bonus or proficiency with.
Saving throw or just a straight roll?
Just a straight roll.
So dex or strength is ours highest?
Yep.
Strength.
Okay. And while you're all doing that, now loading. Yeah, while I'm waiting for all of your rolls, I'll go ahead and I'll get this going.
Is it a saving throw or is it a...
It's just a straight roll.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Do you have proficiency in dexterity or do you not?
In saving throws I do.
Just a straight roll then. Either strength or dexterity, whichever one is higher. No, not a charisma, Bromwell. You can't just charisma your way out through the streets.
I got 18, but I was just rolling that just to see if it worked.
Okay. Okay.
Is everybody doing these dex or strength stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, as you're like full on sprinting over there.
Are these saving throws or
No,
just
just
straight?
Just a straight roll.
I misunderstood. I did saving because I didn't know.
It's all
Yeah.
good. Oh.
Oh.
Hey, Scabby is using his cunning action here to be fast, doing rogue things. Love it.
I'll do it. I'll do it with him.
Hey, let's go.
Cunning Action Club.
Let's go.
Meow. So, oh, wait, out of curiosity here, Garthan and Aquagon, what did you guys roll?
We're rolling dexes.
Yeah, either straight dex or strength, whichever one is higher.
That will be a 14. 14.
Okay, 14. You got it.
How funny! I got a 15.
Okay.
We're
so,
almost the same, you and I.
So all you make pretty good.
Can't outrun a dwarf?
Listen, this dwarf is fast as fuck. Weird. It's almost like he's just really tall.
It's the longest strides I've ever seen a dwarf make.
Yeah, I know. It's like instead of dum 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 dum, it's dum 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 dum.
That's serial killer stuff.
Yeah, it really is. Um, all right. So, Cassius, as you're quickly trying to get your armor on and try to run out, you realize that like your your trousers are not quite on right, or at least your like your armor around your legs is not on quite right, and you immediately trip
His
over
pants on
yourself.
backwards.
Yeah, you're at the back of the pack, as they're all currently sprinting on forward. Um, this will not determine your initiatives, but they will determine your positions as you arrive uh, onto the port, and that will matter. Uh,
There you go.
One moment as I'm putting all of your tokens down onto the board.
All right, Chester in the battle.
You most certainly can.
Oh, I'm riding Chester. I'm riding him. Let's go. Fucking Chester. Damn right. Chester, best boy.
I don't know why. I don't. This is gonna be a random reference, and I don't know if anyone's ever watched like WWE wrestling. But when you're on the horse, I just thought of JBL's music. If anyone gets that reference.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right. Okay. All right. And let's see. Let's look at this order here. So it goes in order of. So the ones with cunning action, I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys up front here. Let's see. So Scabrius around Bromwell. Okay. So. Okay. So Scabrius is going to be here. Bromwell is going to be here. Then it goes Lorfina. Aquagon. Where is Donde Esta? Where are you? Ah, Garthan, there you go. Where's Lorfina? Lorfina. And then last but not least, Cassius. Alright. And so, one moment as I change the music.
Would you have
I know.
Oh, you will? Sure, I'll keep them in.
Alright. And you all see this. As you approach the port, you can see that the ship, one of the ones that were neighboring yours, is engulfed in flames. You can see that the smoke is obscuring quite a bit towards like the center of the ship. However, towards the edges, you can see that there are several individuals posted atop with blades and crossbows in hand, as they're currently breaking every crate and every barrel that they could possibly see, cutting down anyone that gets in their way. Meanwhile, you can see that in front of you, you can see that there are several other bandits posted up here on the walkway as well, who are currently all turning their attention towards you, as one of them say, "We got company!" As they draw blades, and you can hear as the metal rings in the distance, shing, 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 shing. And so, the wheels of fate begin to turn once again. Please roll me initiative. That good old knit.
I keep forgetting to target my token.
Scabbers, are you trying to get another trophy here, a horse ear?
I mean, maybe.
I respect it.
Clicky clicks.
Oh shit, I gotta clear the turn order. One moment.
So real quick, I don't think I've ever understood how to do this. How do I select my token for the turn
Try
tracker?
and rolling it. Just click on your dude, then rolling it.
Yep.
Like you normally would, but just make sure you click on your dude first. I forget to do
So
that.
here, I'm just gonna do it.
There you go.
Hey.
Like that?
Zero room,
Yep,
Okay.
just like
See
that.
how you appeared on the turn order
Oh,
automatically?
nice.
Okay, cool. I
So I click
no, yeah, I was just testing it. That's all.
Except you rolled a 9, cheater paladin.
No, I'm asking. Shut up.
Fucking
You're
paladin.
wrong.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
well.
You can't trust a paladin.
Yeah.
Yet you're still lower than me on the turn order. LOL.
Hey, listen here, unfortunately, but you are 9, Scabrius is an 8. I love how you guys are just like, why are you so slow? You're slow, no you.
Damn, he rolled a 20 and well, he rolled a 100. That's a 1 in 100 chance.
Okay, stop it, dude. It was one time. It's technically not wrong. It is a 1% chance. I was just excited. Oh my god.
I got a 13, by the way. I can't figure out how to put it in myself.
It's okay. I got you. Let's see. So you rolled third. Wait, who rolled? Who rolled 13?
I did.
Me.
We both did.
Yeah.
Yeah, copycat.
Garthan, what did you roll? Oh, you rolled.
The 13.
You rolled 13. Aquagon.
15.
15, my bad. Aquagon, Garthan. 15, 13. Rearrange it, and okay. And then one moment as I roll for them. Oh my god. Alright.
Really ain't that bad.
So this they roll
Select.
that. And this guy unfortunately definitely goes first. Alright. Top of the turn order. Here we go. Hold on one moment as I gotta pull up some stuff real quick.
No problem.
I just realized I have this in another file. Aha.
Quick, let me touch you all.
I'm sorry, say again?
Nothing. I was just
Hey,
waiting
yo.
for you. I was
Hey.
waiting for you to do your thing.
Hey, yo. Okay.
Confused.
I mean, you're standing right next to me. Hello.
Oh, okay. Here, touchy touch.
Touchy touch.
Honestly, I'll allow it.
Woo!
Fade to
I took
black.
them all.
Fade.
Oh,
Oh,
I
that
dashed
that kind of
fast.
that kind of touch.
Touch
Okay.
you all.
You did. You definitely took it. You definitely at least did that. Diddler wouldn't ask that.
I was.
I ask nicely as I run around and use dash and touch everybody.
Unfortunately, initiative has started. You cannot cast guidance on them, and it only works on ability checks. So like
Oh,
athletics, acrobatics, things like that. For things that are more combat related, that would be bless.
oh, blast is the one for that. Okay.
Mhm. All right. And here we go. So the so this large, imposing individual right here sees
Ooh.
you all in the distance. He seems to be lightly armored, but seems to be wearing what looks like a bone mask as he begins to run at you all at full tilt beads. Oh, not like that. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. Yeah, nailed it. Brahma. Top of the turn order. You see several different bandits are standing in front of you here on the docks. What do you do?
Okay, now I'm on Chester.
All right, you're hopping off at Chester?
No, I'm on Chester right now, correct?
Yeah, you're on Chester. That is correct.
Okay, then I'll just run forward
Okay.
and like try to smack him on the way out through.
Okay. I think if you don't have mounted combatant, you still take attacks of opportunity as you're passing by. As you're kind of like fumbling around on the dock.
Interesting. Okay then. Then I'll get off Chester then and send him that direction. Go
Okay.
here.
Okay, you got it. So Chester will be in the back lines here. He is a non-combatant. I will put a shape down to identify where he's at. Bop. He's hiding behind some crates.
There.
Yay.
All safe.
Okay. And we'll just do this. Then we'll attack. Oh, forward. We'll attack this one right here.
Okay, you got it. That definitely hits. Roll me damage.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. Okay. One. Oh, that's plus sneak attack. Okay. You don't get sneak attack, I don't believe, because there isn't someone within 5 feet of him, so it would be 8 damage. As you quickly, like, you're one of the first people to run up, you quickly hop off your horse, and you pull out your bow out from behind your back, and quick to the draw, swip, as it lands straight into his chest. Gah! And he takes piercing damage. Let's see. So...
That Chester?
Yep, that's Chester right there. I do not have a token for
Does he
him.
have 2 ears right now?
He does have 2 ears.
I'm just checking.
Okay.
What did you do?
Scabrius is like, hey, he's got an extra ear. He doesn't need both of them to hear.
He needs all.
All right, Aquagon, it's your go.
Okay. I'll actually, if I can,
Mm-hmm.
would I be able to go in through the water, go to the boat on the left side,
You must
and like be able to sneak around the back?
You most certainly can. Do you have a swim speed?
It's the same as my walking.
Okay.
Triton.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Wait, since I'm a monk, does my, because I know my walking speed increases. Does that increase my swim speed? Because it said it was just matching that last time I looked at it.
My guess would be yes.
Yeah, it would. I think
It would be same like Eric Croker. If it says your flight speed or climb speed or swim speed matches your walking speed, and they can increase their walking speed, that's up to you how you. But I would think, yeah,
Yeah, you could basically Michael Phelps it if you wanted to like dash in the water.
dope monk shit, man.
All right, I'll do that. I'll dash into the water then, and then I think I have 40 feet now because I got plus 10 once I hit level 2.
Fucking monks.
Yeah, monk things. Fast as
Yeah.
fuck. Yeah. So that means you have a total of 80 feet of movement.
All right, I'll use all that to get around to the side of the ship back there. Yep.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find another way up and climb up real quick.
Okay, gotcha. Show me where you would like to climb up.
Uh, I kind of want to surprise those two at the bottom of the ship on the left.
Okay.
Like they're by the little.
Oh, like right about here.
Yeah, right there.
Okay,
If I
gotcha.
can get right behind one of them, like do some Splinter Cell stuff and maybe throw one off the boat if I get up there.
Okay, got you. All right. This is
We'll
about
just see how close.
This is about as
Yeah.
far as you can move in one turn. Roll me a stealth as well as you move up.
Okay.
Would you like me to move your token for you, or?
Yes, please.
I got you.
And I got a 15 on the stealth.
Okay,
Wow, I got a lot of fucking 15s today.
nice. So you roll 15 on your stealth, and you Michael Phelps your way. You're like a mermaid under the water as you make your way
I
towards.
swim
the
like
ship.
the dolphins.
Yeah.
I don't even use my arms. I just move my body like up and down.
Yeah,
If
you're
you
like.
know what I mean?
Yeah, you're like doing the worm in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Which
gotcha.
actually does really help.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool actually.
Swim really fast.
Yeah. All right. And so, you make your way and you're positioned right up against the ship in the blind spot. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn? You technically have used
No,
your-
I'm just gonna wait.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, I can't really do anything right now.
La Fina.
So, I know I can choose this before or after, but I'm just going to show it first because I'm going to talk out what I want to do.
Mhm.
Okay. So, how far is he? That's what I forgot to do the measurement. 1 second. Fudge.
Oh,
Okay, so you'd make the roll first, and then you can choose to use Channel Divinity Guided Strike here afterwards.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you afterwards whether or not it hits.
So I guess I won't be doing that this turn because I was way further than I thought. Is there anything I can give anybody before I walk away from? I guess I can use. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I think I can do this after all. Because of the reach. Hold on. 10 feet plus. What did I do? Sorry, I think I do got this. Oh yeah, I got this. Okay. So I'm gonna move my character here. Flop. And then that should be 10 feet away. Okay, sorry, it's not. So flop. One more.
oh, okay.
I gotta move thing. Oh my god.
Okay.
I know.
Oh, do it.
Here we go. So now it should be the 10 feet. Why does it always go away? Yep, that's 10 feet. Perfect. That's all I need. And then I'm going to go ahead and use that. And
Are you
then
gonna
I'm
guiding
also
strike
going to. Sorry, go ahead.
Are you gonna guiding strike that 7 to
Uh,
a 17, or are you not gonna use it?
I am, and I'm also going to add this as well.
Yeah. Oh wait, but hold on. More pre. Oh okay. When you use an attack action, you can make one weapon attack as a bonus.
Bonus to
Oh,
attack.
that's sweet. What? That's so sick.
I know. I like this.
Okay.
I was looking at all those moves, and then I forgot to look how far away I was. I was like, crap, I gotta get over there. I was gonna use my double-bladed scimitar, but that's fine. I'll use the glaive because the glaive has a 10-foot reach.
Okay.
So
How many times can you do this per long rest?
I can do it
Wisdom
on the
amount.
spot. because it's based on my wisdom.
Oh, I see. I got you.
Right,
Oh,
version.
Really nice.
that's really good. Holy shit. All right. Okay. All right. So, are you using your guided strike as well for this first attack? Okay.
What happens if I click that? What does that do?
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
I
that's
see.
a
Oh, I see.
17.
Yeah.
Okay, so ignore that. I just wanted to click it to see what it would do.
Okay. All right.
Sure.
So, with the guided
Click it or get the ticket.
yeah. So, with the guided strike, what does it look like when you strike at this person?
So I'm running up, and then I have this long glaive that has a 10-foot reach, and I kind of pull it back towards like my right. Oh, I know how to say it. Kind of like a sickle, and I'm using it, and I slash across. So like from the top right shoulder down to the left hip, and
Ooh.
I'm going to slash across on the person.
And in a diagonal strike, shwink, it most definitely strikes true. Roll me damage.
Woo.
Whew.
7.
As you hit them for 7 slashing damage, cutting them right open. As he falls to the ground. This one is dead.
Sweet. Damn it.
That's okay. That just means you get to hold the slot.
Damn it. I didn't know he would die. So that still uses up my War Priest, though, to use the second action?
No, because you didn't technically use the second one, so you still have it.
Oh, sweet. All right, I'm clicking it. Then I am good for right now.
All right. Garthan.
Garthen will just have his warhammer in one hand and then his shield in the other, and he's going to use his 30 speed of movement. Oop. Didn't I move all that? And he'll just charge his way up and forward right here.
You got it.
He'll
Cassius.
just have his shield up to take any incoming arrows.
Okay.
That's it.
Would you like to take the dodge action then?
No.
Okay. All right. Cassius, it's your go.
If I dash, that's 60 feet of movement, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Then we're gonna go here, and then I think here.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on.
Hold on. No, well, too far.
I think you're just right in front of Scabrius here if you do that. Yeah, there you go. That also works. And there you go. You dash, so that is your action. That is your movement. Would you like to do anything with your bonus action?
I will. Nah, I'm good. Oh wait.
You got it. All right. Scabrius, it's your go.
Not bad.
5, 10.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Imagine
You are horsey, right?
that would be so funny. Just like I cut off his ear.
I am going to hold my position right there and take a ready action, and whenever somebody gets within 5 feet of Lorfina or Bromwell, I will throw my dagger as a sneak attack.
Okay,
Nice.
you got it. All right, and then it's the bandit's turn. These two go ahead and they'll move up to the railing here. This one is going to move over here. This one is going to move to the top of the stairs, get up here. This one is going to move onto this bridge here. This one is going to move here. This one is going to move here. This one's going to move here. This one is going to move here. They're all converging. They're evolving. They're fast as fuck.
He asked you a question.
Oh, yep. You can technically use the boxes and Chester for cover.
I'm like, no, you cannot.
I will allow it. It would be fucked up, but I will allow it. All right. A bunch of these guys are gonna go ahead and hold their action, but that guy's gonna be able to see you. That guy can see you. 2, 3. That one cannot see you.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's boxes.
Yeah, that one
You're 10
sees
feet
you.
tall.
Shit, I am 10 feet tall.
You
How
are
tall?
luckily it's a double stack of boxes, so it's like 15 feet.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goose Bigelow, that's a big bitch.
Yeah, that's a big. Yeah. Okay. So going for you here first, there's going to be 1, 2, 3 that are going to be attacking you here, Laura Fina.
Okay.
Hang in there. Oof.
Oh, I have
Okay.
to put my stat.
Let's see here. All right. Does a 15 beat your armor class?
Technically, I have 15.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
so it meets. Only one of them manages to hit you then, as
Okay.
you take. Take this. 9 damage. Swoop.
Okay.
As the bolt pierces into your thigh.
Myself.
What's up?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Hey, yo.
Oh.
Normally, if you take a ready action and it says you can change it, is it okay if I change my ready action then and throw it at them since they didn't charge her? I know it's too late to stop them from doing anything, but that's fine. But after the fact, that when they shoot, can I throw?
Yep, you most certainly could throw.
It might. And let me. Yeah, it's gonna be at disadvantage because of the range. So here's the regular. Here's disadvantage. Does 17 hit?
17 most definitely does hit.
It's not sneak attack, so ignore the. So just 6 damage.
6 damage. All right. Which target are you hitting again?
The closest one.
Okay, so this one, you got it. Are you teleporting to him or no?
No.
Okay, got it. And so you throw it across the way and swing. It manages to land right into his shoulder as he just like winces in pain. Ah! And he takes that damage. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And here's an HP bar. Oh, bam. Let's see.
That one's mine.
Nice. All right. 3 of them are attacking you here, Bromwell.
Okay.
Does a 17 beat your armor class?
Yes, it does.
Okay. 2 of them manage to hit you. So it's and oh, all right. They do 8 damage to you, as they pierce you with 2 bolts. All right. What is your max HP?
17.
17. Okay, so that puts you at that, and there we go, and well, bam. All right. Let's see. And that's all of them that can hit you so far. The rest of them currently hold their action. And then it's good old Cap's turn, as he's gonna go ahead and use that and that. Okay, and bump. He goes ahead and he dashes. Bromwell, it's your go.
Okay, we're going to try to hit him now with this. We're going for him.
Ooh, okay. All right, let's see. That hits. As you
Okay.
shoot off your longbow, your brand new longbow. Bloop. Roll me damage.
Nice.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah.
Nice piercing damage as you manage to hit him square in the chest. Gah! And he takes it.
Yay. Can I run away now?
You most certainly can.
Okay, I'm running away. Right there. 35.
Takes 11 piercing. Yeah.
Right. Move right here. Run away from everyone.
Okay. And taking cover as everyone's getting pelted by crossbow bolts. Aquagon, it's your go.
All right. So, actually, all right. If I can, am I able to start making my way up from where I am?
You absolutely can. Roll me a acrobatics check as you're climbing up on top of the left ship.
How high is it? Because how much movement am I about to lose?
It's about 20 feet up.
20 feet. Okay. Sorry, going back to mine. I'm good at this. Yay! 21.
Nice. You most definitely do. Like you kind of like you just like jump out of the water like a dolphin and you start climbing up like Aquaman trying to save the day. You manage to go. Doop, 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 doop. You're almost like if you've ever seen those Olympic climbers. It's like more upper body than lower body as you like rapidly get up the side and make your way up to the top.
Okay. Actually, from there, since no one's really advanced position too much yet, I actually kind of want to just, if I can, stay hidden. But get a little closer to those two gentlemen in front of me. Maybe I don't know where that, if anything's below that light in the back of the ship. If there's like something I can hide behind right there to kind of wait.
Oh, okay.
On the right side.
On the right side, yes. That mast is actually large enough. It's about a 5x5. You could actually hide behind that.
Okay.
If you're able
I'll
to
do
get
that.
to it. Okay. So that's 20 feet up. You have a total of 40 feet movement, which means that, yeah, you could technically do it. If you were right about here, you could hide behind it. These two, they don't notice you right now. They're currently occupied with something else. Yeah, you can hide behind it. Everybody's currently moving all in a unified direction here, away from you. Yeah.
All right, I'll wait around because I want full movement for what I'm trying to do.
Okay, I got you. So are you just gonna like hang on the railing here and like wait first before?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, gotcha. And then I'm assuming that on the later turn, then you're gonna move over to the mast here.
Oh no! On the am I able to get to the mast right now?
Yep, you can absolutely make it to the mast right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, that's what I was saying. Sorry.
Okay. Also, would you like to use Step of the Wind as a bonus action in order to make this movement? That way you'll still have your action if you'd like.
Well, what I want. Well, hold on. Let me just say. I was planning on pretty much getting like a next turn, getting behind those two guys, throwing one of them overboard.
Oh, I got you.
Like it's the Royal Rumble,
Oh,
and then
okay.
just start beating on the other one.
All right.
So, if you look at your action, like an attack, you can take a push action or shove action. So you just need your action. And then
Yeah,
however
but I
quick
was
you
worried my
move.
full movement wouldn't. Would it make it the 40 feet if like climbing up, and then all the way to those guys?
That's all Percy.
Yeah, so it's 20 feet to get up to the top of the ship, and then 20 feet to actually make it to like anywhere close to the mast.
Yeah, so that would be all my movement just getting to the mast, right?
Yeah. So then you would I don't think Step of the Wind can be used to increase the distance. Can it?
Step of the Wind it's like rogue cunning action,
Oh.
except they also gain like a climb speed equal in addition. So they start doing dope monk shit.
Oh, I see.
They can disengage, don't provoke attacks. So they basically just dart through the crowd. He gets his movement again as a bonus action, so he's 120 if you want to use his action. But if he didn't use his action, he'd have 80. So he'd have 80 feet of movement and action, which is why I suggested it. But it would cost him a key point.
Gotcha. So
Well, I mean, I'll still have one more after that. Yeah, I'm kind of down to do that then.
Okay. So use a key point to use Step of the Wind as you rapidly climb up the side of the ship and dash towards these two individuals, flanking them from behind here. Flanking rules apply. So I'm assuming you want to move right about here.
Yeah, and then if I still have my action, I'll use push to push the right one on the right overboard.
Okay. Even though this is not an attack, even like you're still technically flanking them. Well, no, because they're not within. Remind me
You might-
again. Flanking.
It's up to you how you want to do it. Flanking is kind of optional rules. Some DMs say you get +2 to the rules. Some are like you get advantage. I mean, he's not looking. He's not aware.
Yeah.
So it's really up to you how you want to. There's no set rule for this. It's up to you how you want to rule it, how you want to call it.
Roll me athletics at advantage as you're pushing him over the railing.
Oh, I will.
All right.
Do it.
You think I'm not proficient?
You think I won't?
I got a. Oh wait, whoops! I rolled the wrong thing the second time. Oh yes. All right. Well, I got a 23.
23.
This is contested by either his strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics. He gets to choose.
Let's see. Oh, he fails in wonderful fashion as
Yeah.
what? He falls right over the railing. Like that's actually more like over here as he falls right in the water. The other guy finally looks over his shoulder like, "What the?" As he's like trying to like kind of like turn to pay attention to you now. I'm gonna go ahead and blub. All right, and there you go. That is your turn, Aquagon. Lorafina, it's your go.
Yay!
I want to know if people are going to protect me, because then I will heal them. The reason I'm asking this question is because if I use, where's the one I wanted to use? This one on myself, and then I just heal you guys and I don't attack anybody. But I'm going to attack if you guys aren't going to. Bromwell's not helping me. Okay.
Bravo
Just
ditched you.
Bromwell ditched me. Okay, Bromwell's out.
I would like some healing.
I'm not giving you healing. You ditched me.
You like, it's like you both get fucked up, and he's like, "I'll see you later."
Exactly. But the way I shouted to I'm asking as a player, but then the way I shouted to the party is like, could use a little help up here, meaning like to get them closer towards me coming forward, you know.
The paladin is slow. You'll have to forgive him.
Garthen is tall, but not.
At least I've
very
been
fast.
moving.
Okay, then I'm not going to cast this yet. I'm going to wait till you guys get closer. I'm going to wait another round. All right. Then, shoot, my only option is to move further up because I don't like going backwards. 1 second as I determine something else. I think I will do this instead. Let me double check. Okay. This guy right here. I'm going to go ahead and use my crossbow. Possibly. Let's see.
Ooh.
No, I am not going to.
Let me double check. Actually, hold on. Let me check AC. It actually hits.
Oh, it's nice. Nice.
Roll
Okay,
me
here.
damage.
Woo.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you're hitting this one, right?
Yep, that guy.
As you cock your crossbow, click, took, as it lands straight into his stomach, blah, and falls forward with a dull thump.
Where's
Come
my
on, guys. Step it up. I'm dying here. Going well, yeah.
Yep, I agree.
I'm just going to, even though these people can see me, I'm just gonna continue to duck behind these little things right here. So I'll just move a little bit.
Okay,
So
nice.
that these people over here can't do anything. It's
Gotcha.
just the other
Yeah, you are now at full cover against everyone who is here.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Garthan,
Yes.
you got it.
Um,
I believe in you.
there's still no one to reach, and that's 30 feet. So
This is like the bane of
will-
every fighter's existence.
make my way. I'm just going to yell out, I will take the bottom ship.
Okay,
To the
okay.
left.
Let's go. Do you want to dash at all, or are you gonna use a range weapon? Or
I'll dash another 5 feet. Yeah.
yeah, you still have an extra 25 if you'd like.
I just wait. Didn't I just use 30?
Yeah, but if you dash, you double your movement, so you'd have 60 total.
Oh.
Yeah, it would just be at the cost
Oh.
of your action.
Okay. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Let that dwarf go.
You look at him go. Greatest dwarf I've ever seen. Gives a salute. All right. You're at 3/4 cover against this individual, and then full cover against everyone else.
I don't know why when you all said that, I just imagined the Pirates of the Caribbean. It's like that's the best pirate I've ever seen.
Yeah, right.
That's the best dwarf I've ever seen.
Yeah. As you trudge forward, you hear some people say, "That's a big motherfucker." Cassius, it's your go.
After you, darling.
Thanks, sweetie. Let's see. I'm gonna move just right up here. Let me check something. And then I'm going to.
Hey,
Yes.
let's go. All right. Who are you casting bless on?
My dear sweetie Scab.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the name. This
Garthan?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then myself.
All right. You got it. All right. What does it look like when you cast bless on them?
Just like a halo around their head.
All right, as golden halos begin to appear over the three of your heads, it shines brightly as you run into battle. Scabrius, it's your go. Oh, you're lagging out really hard here.
10, 15,
Oh, here we go
20,
again.
25, 30, dead, you know. How about now? Is it better?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah,
I
It
think
just,
they're
it
saying give
Okay.
all their stuff to Aquagun.
it hit like all of your words hit like all at once.
yeah, it sounded
told
really
it.
funny.
I told Cassius the one he's standing next to, he's dead already. There's no reason to, you know. So that's my movement and my bonus action to get to where I'm at. I feel like I'm really in the open. You know?
Yeah. I mean, you have a little bit of cover here. You got a little bit of cover here from this crane. You got a little bit of cover here. But not much else.
I'm gonna do that, and I'll do the same thing. If they charge up, I'll attack. Otherwise, I'll throw my dagger.
Okay. You got it. All right. It is the Bandito's turn. So this one uses half his movement. And begins to start swimming. Yeah. Yeah. All right. He's still in the water, though. Let's see. This one is going to move here. This one's going to move here. Here. Let's see. Can I get here? Yep, most certainly can. Create a firing line. This one's going to dash. These.
AJ, I'm having PTSD of Onyx and Cabrol on the bridge.
Oh, I was already thinking about it. That's why I threw him over the ship.
Your past experience has hardened you.
That guy in the water better hope I don't finish his friend quick, or he's gonna eat an elbow drop.
We formed a ramming line before where we were both just holding like shield to both arms and running through an aisle to try to escape.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Because we had a certain amount of time to get out before bad things happened.
I'm glad I could contribute to the PTSD. And 35. All right, there you go. And then that one dashes right there. All right. And so, three people here. They shoot right down the fairway and aim right for you here, Garthan. Hold fast, friend. Let's see. Does an 18 beat your armor class?
18, yeah, matches it.
Okay. You take flip 9 piercing damage.
Oh lord.
Okay, fun.
Flip. Here, let me...
Here's what I will do though.
Mhm.
I will use my stone's endurance as a reaction.
Okay.
Shrug off injury when you take damage. You can use reactions. Roll d12. Roll the 12. And add my Constitution modifier. So that completely actually nullifies the damage.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, nice, nice. We love that. All right, nice use of Stone's Endurance. Most of the people here who are on the bridge cannot see you right now, Cassius, but 2 of them are able to see you at 3/4 cover. Shad, remind me, how much additional AC on 3/4 cover?
It's either +2 or +5. Your call.
That would be a plus...
You could go +4 if you wanted.
I'm gonna go with a +5 then. All right, Cassius. Let's see. Do they manage to hit you? Let's see. That would put you at an AC of 23. Ooh, they most definitely do not. Last one here turns around and tries to attack you here, Aquagon. As he's now... Oh! And striking tight and true, quickly getting his scimitar at the ready, spins around, and swoop, slices you with a decisive strike with a nat 20.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Nobody.
Nobody panic.
Inspiration,
panic.
make him reroll.
No, you can't make him reroll.
It's the second time I've been hit by one of those.
Percy, for your birthday, all of our characters get a 20.
You're gonna roll 2 1s on your 2 1s.
All right, you're lucky. They literally rolled the possible, like the lowest possible damage. They rolled a 3 on you. As swim, they slice at you, but you manage to kind of spin out of the way and reduce some of the damage. All right, what is your max HP, Aquagun?
17.
17. Let's see, and then that would put you at a 14. That is the lowest nat 20 damage I have ever seen anyone ever apply onto somebody. That's crazy.
I'm happy for it. I've been hit by like one of those a session.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, it's brutal. All right.
Percy got the death dice.
Death dice. All right. All right. Captain's gonna go ahead and move up here.
You gonna pay for that?
And
Not
he's
you,
gonna-
Percy.
Oh, okay.
The fine gentleman with the scimitar is about to be tasting ocean water.
Oh, hell yeah. He's about to taste the sea. All right. The captain runs up to you with his large imposing frame and raises up his blade.
Can I throw my dagger at him?
You most certainly can try throwing your dagger at him. Get his ass.
Wait a second. I have bliss. Because somebody loves me.
Hit him with the bliss.
Does 15 hit him?
Good question. Let me double check. It meets. Let's go. Swim.
So I'm going to do...
Power of love.
I'm gonna do my damage plus a d6 extra because
Sneak
I
attack.
am awesome.
Swing. Hey, let's go. All right.
Actually, the extra d6 is already in there. Never mind. So it'd be 8 and 6, 14 damage total.
14 damage. Swoop. Your dagger strikes true right over Garthan's shoulder. Bam! Smacks him right in the shoulder. Throws off his balance as he tries to still strike at Garthan, but misses. He takes that 14 damage. Swoop.
And I would bonus action throw, but you can't bonus action when you're ready in action, so I can't do that.
No problem. No problem. However, he does still glare with daggers in his eyes as he strikes 2 more times. Whoop wham, whoop wham. Oh shit. Does a 22 beat your armor class here, Garthan?
Yes.
All right, he hits you 2 additional times here then, as he deals. 9 slashing damage with his scimitar. Swing, swing. All right, Brahma, it's your go.
Okay, but we're just gonna give this guy an arrow again. Oh wait, remember that there, right there. But first, we're gonna move like right here.
Okay.
Action is. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Garthan, are you a fighter or a barbarian? Rhyme?
I'm a paladin.
Paladin? Oh, okay, gotcha. Swing, swing. As your longbow manages to strike true on the imposing captain, roll me damage.
Yeah, 11 damage. Woo!
Ooh,
I guess
11 damage, and he takes it. Swip.
Tag it.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, the sneak attack damage applies. Let's go. Swim. Hits him square into his side. Nice. Akugan, it's your go. What's it gonna be?
All right. Well.
My horde.
Unless you'd like to push him into the water.
I know. I really love it.
I'm debating what I want to do. You know what? Yeah. Push him in the water.
All right, athletics, baby. Push his ass.
I kind of want to do something really cool, and I don't know if you'll allow.
Go for it. What do you have in mind?
If I'm able to push him, can I use my movement as he's falling to jump from the boat, jump off of him onto the dock?
Okay, I will allow you to do that with an acrobatics. So you're gonna
Okay.
have to you're gonna use your action to push him off, and as he's falling, as your movement and bonus action, you can try to, because technically this distance here is a 10-foot running start, so I'll allow it. You know what? Let's make it two athletics checks. First athletics checks to push him off, bonus action movement to then use another athletics to jump off of him mid-air to make it over to the edge of the docks. The most I can give you is right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the first one I got a 16.
Okay, 16, he fails. All right, and then this one is just going to be athletics, no opposition.
Hey, yes.
What was the second one?
I got a nat 20.
Let's go!
Yeah.
All right.
Technically a 24. but-
What does it look like as you're doing this this crazy monk shit in the air?
As I flip him over, like I want it to be like he just hit me, and then I just kind of like look up at him, like after he hit me, and then I just like pick him up, toss him over, and as he kind of like does like a flip to like he's gonna be kind of landing on his back on the water, I'll just jump off the side, jump off his chest, and then leap over.
Nice.
So it pushes them down even harder towards the water.
Nice. As you hear an even louder crash of water, as you manage to land right over this
Hey,
guy here who has tried
it's the
to get over
first
the
guy I
top.
threw in the water.
Yeah, hello there. Oh my god, no fucking mercy, bro. This is brutal. I love it so much.
And I don't think I can do anything. after
No,
that.
you've used your action, your movement, and your bonus
Yeah.
actions at this point. I
I
mean,
want to just
you.
when I land, I'm just looking down at the other guy climbing up, just straight down. At him.
Oh no. He.
I'd like to nominate Garthan for Dope Monk shit number 1 and 2, putting 2 people in environment control effect.
Wait, you mean Aquagon?
Yeah, Aquagon. Sorry,
Yeah,
that's how much I
honestly,
said.
that was fucking sick. Aquagon, take inspiration, bro.
Yeah.
Nice. Yay!
Hell yeah.
That's what happened to Jace too. He gets away with random dumb shit.
I always just say it never hurts to ask if I'm allowed to do something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
worst I
What-
could say? No?
What I like
DM discussion is my favorite thing ever.
what
The
I like
worst
what
you
you
could
did
say
there
is you immediately die.
is you told the GM what you wanted to do, and then the GM replies with, "Okay, these are the roles you need," instead of asking a bunch of questions. If I this, if I that, what if I this, what if I that, and so that was well done. That's perfect.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Alright. Aquagon, that was your sick turn. Lorafina, it's your go.
Okay. One month. I'm gonna move over here. Oops, let me click. I'm gonna move over here. And then I have a question about create or destroy water.
Okay.
When you create it, can you shoot it out from your hands in a straight line?
Show me create destroy water.
Sure.
Create up to 10 gallons of.
I'll never run out of water with you around.
Yeah,
I know.
true.
Great. I
This
thought
worked
about
out great.
ideas of like I know. I thought about ideas of like shooting it and you like surf and ride the water that I shoot.
Oh my lord, yes.
Like basically like slash enemies because you're just like riding this wave that I created.
Best tag team ever.
Right?
Best tag team ever. Best tag team.
Okay. So you can.
I've seen this used in roleplay flair a lot of ways.
Okay.
The only thing I advise to Percy is to remember that it's a cantrip. That being said, cantrips can deal, 1d6, 1d8 damage. So if she wants to try to use it in an offensive way with some sort of roleplay flair, it's up to you how you want to go from there.
All right.
Just remember it's a
To
cantrip.
clarify, it's my first level spell. It's not being used as a cantrip.
Oh, it is a first level spell. So
Hell
it's,
yeah.
it's up to you. That makes it, So just think of other first level spells, and if she wants to use it that way, then think of if role playing flair. It's up to you.
Okay.
But yeah.
Use hydro pump.
I'm gonna if you're gonna concentrate it into your hand and shoot it out like a fire hose, I will
Yes.
allow you to do it. You can go ahead and roll it as a 1d8 plus spell modifier at a target.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna shoot it forward. It has a 30-foot from me, so it's only the first two guys
Mhm.
technically that it'll hit.
Yep.
And you said 1d plus spell modifier. Let's see.
Yep.
Would that be my
Yeah, +5.
Yeah.
plus 5? Okay, 1d8 plus 5.
Yeah. I'll let you hit as many targets are basically in a straight line up to 30 feet because technically the volume of it itself
Yeah.
is like a 30-foot cube and you're condensing it. Like this is literally a fire hose that you're just shooting at them.
Exactly.
Cool.
It's just gonna be these first two then for the
Yeah.
1d8.
Oh,
know why.
and max damage. What's up?
Okay.
Whenever Aquagon's bucket's out, you're gonna wake up in the morning. You're like, open your tent, and I'm just gonna be sitting there holding my bucket.
That's fair. That's fine.
Yeah, he's just waiting
There's no
patiently.
water around.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, you should do it at the end of the night because then I get the long rest and get my spell slot back. So
Oh
before,
yeah, oh yeah.
2 buckets of water. Well, actually, it'd be a lot
Or
more
again.
than it would be a lot more than that. It's like 10 gallons of water is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, ride it like a wave. I do love the idea.
higher level, it creates an additional 10 gallons.
Yeah.
So you'd have 20 gallons.
In
Oh
firefighter
God.
fashion, 1, 2, you knock them both backwards, and they instantly go down to your water pump of justice. Well, hold on. Actually, because there's no. Okay, we're gonna have to actually figure out a save for this. Actually, first, let me make the rollsies here first. Okay, it doesn't matter. They definitely do fail. I'm gonna make it a dexterity. So here's how I'm gonna roll it. If you want to use it like that, it's going to be a dexterity saving throw. What's the saving throw on your character sheet? What does it say? I'll look at it as well.
It's your DC. What's
Yeah,
your
DC.
DCs?
It's a 15. So the DC save is going to be a 15 for this. In order to for them to resist and only take half damage if they succeed, they take full damage if they fail. They both failed in splendid fashion, so they both take full damage from this. Otherwise, they will only take half damage. But you're at least guaranteed to do some kind of damage to them with using the spell in this way.
Question. I know they're already down, but in case they didn't go down, how would sneak attack went into that play? Because I was behind the crates and then I came forward. Would that count or no? Because it's a spell.
No, it would not count.
Attack.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh wait, unless what's up, Scott?
Sneak attack can only be done with a finesse weapon, dexterity-based weapon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, imagine if you could sneak attack with a fireball.
Sweet. I was like,
It's like surprise fireball. Ah!
Sneak attack with burning hands.
Yeah, right.
Like 10 people.
That was kind of a water version of Burning Hands, honestly. The damage was
Yeah.
similar.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, yeah,
That was kind of
Just
sick.
Wet hands.
with a little
Wet-
more flair.
Yeah, wet hands.
Wet ass hands.
Sweaty hands. It's not even actual. It's not like ocean water or anything. It's just their sweat.
Fucking gross.
Sweaty.
it's good. I get nervous so much because my health is so low, so I'm just shooting sweat.
Whenever you're in the heat of battle, all the sweat just builds. You just shoot it out of your hand.
Okay. Question here. So, we are at time for session. Would you guys like to go a little bit longer, like do another round or two, or would you like to call it here?
Everyone else call.
I have up to an hour longer, but I'm down for whatever. People
Yeah.
want to call it, they have to. No,
Smoke on.
no harm.
Okay. The most I can do is like an additional round or two, mainly because I still have to do some last minute prep for the next session coming up. But also I know it's like the middle of the combat, and you guys are like hit your stride, so I want to give you guys a chance to do some more cool stuff if you'd like.
Yeah.
It's like one more round.
All right. Let's
Cool,
go.
we're in.
Let's go.
Let's
I just
go.
want to punch this guy trying to get up.
That was the coolest use of creator
The
destroy water
ultimate
I've seen.
bully.
That was so dope.
It really was.
All right.
I forgot to say, like, I basically like slammed my wrists together, you know. And
Oh
then,
yeah, like you just like launched water out of your hands. That's so cool.
yeah.
You're like,
You
slip
should've-
and slide, baby. Give a one-liner, you know.
Yeah.
You should have created some water in their lungs.
Oh Jesus
So,
Christ.
There's a lot of controversy about that. Just,
Mhm.
just saying. Just
Oh.
There is a
in
lot
the
of
D&D world.
yeah. But
I want to destroy water and destroy all the moisture in their body, and that blood is 95% water. So all your water and you're 95%, you know.
yeah, I mean
It's
and-
fair. It says water.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. You know what I mean.
It's so funny. I don't think they thought about this when they made this spell and made it a first level spell. Honestly, this should be like a 5th or 6th
Well,
level spell, to be
Well,
honest.
I retort with humans and other creatures of life in this magical world are magically made different. Sorry, they're not 95% water.
That's
Is
fair.
the elf made of? Is the
You
elf
make
made of
me
95% water? Do you know that? You know.
They're only 94%.
Yeah, in this world of magic. Sorry, don't worry about it.
I mean, however, I would allow you to fill someone's body with water.
Exactly. I could create the water in their lungs.
Yeah.
Or you
Gain 10 pounds.
Yeah.
do a control water and just bloodbend.
Yeah. Yeah.
It says in an open container, and lungs are an open container.
Oh well, no, lungs are not an open container. In fact,
What?
because
How is that?
because the epiglottis exists, so it's it
closed
can
off.
yeah it's a
You're
closed
just making up words.
What do
just
you
got
mean?
science. You just got science.
It
Yeah.
doesn't exist in the DNA of the creatures. There's no.
Excuse me, but this particular bandit was not born with an epiglottis, so. Okay, let's get it
I'd
going.
like to do a medicine check to see if he has an epiglottis.
Oh my God, Garthan, it's your go.
Well, I want to get payback on this guy in front of me.
God.
So I wanna
Take out his
make fun-
epiglottis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
rip
makes
it.
Stab him
Or-
right in the
or first
epiglottis.
epiglottis,
Yeah, rip it out. Fuck him up.
And
I
I'll
Oh
just
my
use,
God.
hit it with the hammer.
I'll also use my
Oh my
Go ahead,
God.
Listen, you slash everyone's throat, and then it's gone, and then you can fill it. 'Cause
Oh.
it's not.
Oh
my
my
God.
my face fucking hurts.
let's see. Does a 21 hit?
21 most definitely does hit.
So I get to roll my 3d8s now.
Are you
God
smiting?
damn.
Yeah, I'm smiting.
Oh lordy.
Oh yeah, hit him with the smite.
Do it.
Do it. He ain't scared. He ain't afraid.
Can I ask what that looks like?
Yeah.
That's 16 damage.
All right. What does it look like when you call upon the force of Muradin upon this foe?
I'm just holding my hammer overhead and just coming down real hard, and then with the Warhammer, it has the flames when it hits. So
Okay.
it's nice and simple.
Nice. All right. Cassius, it's your go.
Let me see. I'm gonna move over here. Then I'm gonna bop him.
No.
Ooh, nice.
All right. Go ahead and roll me damage. That most definitely does hit.
It's there. It's 10.
Oh, it's 10. Swing.
Oh, net 8. Nice.
Yeah. Ooh, we love that. And he takes that damage as you slice across his arm. Swing.
Now I'm gonna stab him right in the epiglottis.
Yeah, stab
Oh
him
my
right in the
God.
epiglottis. You stab him
Perfectly
with the
calculated.
yeah. You
Straight
stab him with the
in the
epiglottis. However, like it doesn't instantly kill him. However, he is a death's door.
That's
Sorry, that's
perfect. Fill it with
He-
water.
He has the trauma.
Yeah.
Glottis.
Oh, that's all that matters.
Scavrius, it's your go.
All right. Oh, beautiful. Well done, Cassius. You warmed him right up for my dagger. Your fate is ended, sir, and I will swing at him.
Nice.
There we go.
All right. As you swing, Fate Reaver towards him, he's going to go ahead and parry. Ting! As he glances the blade off of his.
Oh.
If I roll bless and get +4 more.
Oh, yep, you definitely do hit then. Slip.
Nice.
Roll me damage.
So as he goes to parry, I'll feint and go low and bring the dagger up under his chin towards his throat.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling sneak attack damage for a total of 16 damage.
Slap.
Woo.
And the captain goes down.
Ooh.
Is this how do I want to do this moment?
Yep. How would you like to do this?
I have to keep notes of how do I want to do this.
Mhm.
As his body goes down from me thrusting up into his neck, I'm gonna pounce on his body and just go feral and just stab until my bonus round, my bonus action, all that's done.
Yeah. Yeah. And like all the bandits like look at you like, what the fuck?
Mel Gibson, the Patriot, on his ass.
Yeah, right. And then they all begin to form up on you as they all begin to move in. Blam, blam, blam. Blam. Blam, blam. Blam, blam. Blam, and blam. And this one is going to stay where he's at. This one is going to go ahead and move over here. Blam. And this one here is just looking up at you, Akugan, and like he points up his crossbow at you, and he's like, "Take this." Does a 20 beat your armor class?
Yes.
And he hits you for shit. Bam! Hits you for 5 damage. As it pierces right through your shoulder. This one manages to get up. He sees you in the distance. He's like, "Oh hell no!" and goes ahead and tries to shoot you with his crossbow as well. And whoops, that was not the correct command. And it doesn't even matter. He's still nat ones. It's as a matter of fact, he just shoots into the water, like he's just making splashes right in front of him, point blank. Meanwhile, these 3 here are going to try and attack you here, Scabrius. They see you take down their captain. They're furious and enraged. Hold on, friend. Sleep. Does a 20 beat your armor class?
Yes.
2 of them do manage to hit you with their scimitars. Hang in there. Sleep. For 16 damage.
My maximum HP is 19.
Sleep. Then they're mad. Wait, your max HP is 16?
No,
Or,
19.
19, my bad. 19. As they hit you like a truck, they're all forming up on you, like ganging up on you at this point. Meanwhile, this one here is gonna go ahead and shoot off his crossbow over towards Cassius here to try to break his concentration. Does a 16 beat your armor class, Cassius?
No.
Nope.
Oh, wait. Did somebody hit Scab?
No. Yeah, 3
no.
people hit Scab.
For a reaction. I'm sorry. Reaction. I have the protection. Fighting style,
Uh-huh.
and I'm wearing a shield. So, when a creature you can see attacks target other than you within 5 feet, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
Nice.
Is that for every single attacker or one
Yeah.
attacker?
Yeah. He gets 1 reaction.
Oh,
So
okay,
just
I see.
one attacker.
Okay, so disadvantage on one of the attacks. Let me go ahead and roll another. Okay, they still hit, unfortunately. He still takes the damage. However, that was a good call. Does a 16 beat your armor class here, Cassius, or no? Oh, no,
No.
your armor class is 18. All right. And then finally, everybody else here in the back gets ready with their volleys. 4 of them are going to aim towards you here, Cassius. And then the other, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4 are going to aim here at you, Lorafina. So here we go. Here we go. I'm going to just copy paste this command here because I'm going to have to use it again. Blip. Oh! Okay, Cassius. All of them miss except for one that nat 20s you as their arrow strikes true and lands straight across your temple. It doesn't pierce through your skull, but it knocks you off balance. Like you hear your ears ringing as you get hit by this. And you take and flip. Oh, no way. The second time, minimum damage. Literally nat 1s all around. You take 3 damage from this one. What's your max HP?
16.
16? Okay. So you...
I got it. Don't worry.
Okay. Thanks, Chief.
Oh, God, sharp. Oh.
Oh.
You say as you already do it. Okay.
Because I was already in the process of doing it when you said it, so I was like, okay, if you managed to get it first, it's all good. All right. And now, Lorafina, you also get hit as well. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. All of them miss again, except for one that nat 20s you here, Lorafina, hold fast. As you take, blip, 13 damage. As you go down. Flip.
Oh shit.
All right. And that is the bandit's turn. The bandit captain is deceased. He'll be removed from the turn order. I'm going to go ahead and move him his side here. Oh, actually, no, I'm going to leave him here for now. Brahma, it's your go.
Okay, I'll move up right to here. I don't have proficient in medicine, so I'm not even gonna try doing that. I'll try to strike at this one. Spunk.
All right.
Okay.
That most definitely hits.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, which one are you hitting?
That one.
That one? Okay, that one will not include sneak attack damage, but does take the 9 piercing damage as swoop, plep. He takes it.
Okay. Can I do this? Can I try to hide like over here?
You most certainly can. You can hide from some people using that.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Like you're trying to like jump on top of this crate here and then hide behind this upper crate here because it's 2
Yeah.
levels of crates. Yep. Roll me acrobatics as you're getting up there.
Okay. Oh, go away. Okay.
Ooh, nice. And you easily manage to get up on top of the crates. You swing around and you manage to like kind of use it like scaffolding as you're hanging from it, hiding behind.
I am not here.
Yeah. I am no longer present. Aquagon, it's your go.
All right. So, the gentleman that just fired the crossbow at me,
Uh-huh.
I'll
Uh-huh.
give him that old punch to the face.
Hell yeah. Beat the shit out of him.
Jesus.
I'm just bullying.
Beat him up. Yes. Yes. All right. How many times are you hitting them?
I kind of don't want to use my Kai to use fairy blows because there's still a lot of people. Well, I
Dude.
kind of have to kill him.
Do you want to roll twice here first just to see how much damage you do?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Roll for me twice. First hand, second hand.
15.
Okay, that hits.
And then,
Sorry. What?
11.
Second
Those
one
are
does
bad
not
rolls.
hit. 15 does hit though. Roll me damage.
And 7.
7. And he takes that damage as you apply bludgeoning damage to his face, and you're like, oh, bam, bam. It's like brutal. And you're like getting on your hands and knees, and you're just like laying into his face from above.
Really, dude? Really?
Great. How much damage was that again?
7.
7. Okay, got it. So that would put him at this much. Okay, got it. And slip. He takes it. Lorafina, you're gonna make your first death saving throw.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Garthan, it's your go.
She could have rolled natural one. She could be. Well, she could be almost dead. Oh my god,
Right?
it's scary, isn't it?
I know.
Not knowing what you roll.
Charge my way forward. And I'm just
I-
gonna take a swing at
Stepped
the
over
first
the
one
dead
from me.
boss.
Hell yeah.
I thought the same thing. Yeah, I like it.
Beat him up.
Does
Beat 'em up.
14 hit?
14 does hit.
I will just do a regular hit with my hammer.
And which one are you attacking? Are you the lower one, the one directly in front of you?
The one directly in front.
Okay, you got it.
That is 8 damage.
8 damage, and they most definitely do take that. Directly
And
to the
that'll be
face.
this.
Bonk.
Yeah, and that'll just be my turn.
All right, Cassius, it's your go.
You got a healing
Yeah,
word,
I'm
you
gonna.
get bonus action and still have
I'm going
action
to.
attack.
I'm gonna heal my darling.
Aww.
Um,
Oh wait, you're referring to Scab.
He's talking
Wait a
Scab.
minute.
Yeah.
No. Heal the cleric.
Yeah,
Heal the
whatever.
cleric. I say
Fine.
as you turn to me.
Fine. I heal the cleric.
With cure wounds or
I'm bad
Yeah.
luck. I'm bad luck. Don't heal me.
okay. All right.
I can
No, but don't heal me.
heal him on the next as I stay alive, so we'll see. That's what I was planning on doing, was going over to heal Scab, and then I died.
Blip. And you're laying down on your back. You are prone as your air in your lungs begins to fill with a sharp gasp of breath. You look around. The battle is still ongoing. The clashing of blades surround you. You are back up.
Can I help them up, like to their feet with a bonus action?
No, because that would be like a help action, so you'd have to actually like use your action to do that.
I'm using an action. It's just called bonus.
God damn it! No, I appreciate it the hustle, but no.
That's it from me.
All right, Scabrius.
Holy bejeebus.
You're
Run
getting
away.
swarmed.
I don't know if I have. Oh, I do have 2 potions. Look at that shit. I'm gonna delete potion of healing, and bonus action I'm gonna quaif. It'll be this plus 2, so I heal 7, putting me at 10.
Nice.
And I'll take my action and end this guy's fate.
Do it. Cut him up. That most definitely hits. Roll me DiMaggio.
Your story is over.
Sleep.
He takes 15 damage.
And he falls straight to the ground like a sack of potatoes.
My ear.
My ear. Just collecting a bunch of ears.
I use my bonus action to heal. I'm not disengaging. I'm gonna stay up here on the front line, and I'm done.
Okay, you got it. All
I'm
right.
gonna start talking about scores for a second there. Oh my lord.
All right, this will be the end of the second turn, or the second round. Now, let me ask: do you all want the bandits to go now, or do you want the bandits to go next session?
Next session.
Next session, I think.
I say just get it over with.
Get it over with?
Yeah,
Okay.
fine.
Alright.
Yeah, that way if one of us goes down, we get to go through 2 weeks of suspense of our character being down in the middle of a fight.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh no.
All right, and so this one's gonna be moved over to the side. Let's see. This one is going to move.
Hey, how'd that dead guy move?
How the
Yeah,
thing-
the other guy.
the dead guy is being moved over to the side of the board. Don't bully him anymore. He's already dead.
They're just getting kicked. They're getting kicked off the plank there, the walkway, and they're floating over to down here. Right? That's what's
Except
happening.
for the
Yeah.
boss that's underneath Darthan.
I cut him into bits.
Yeah, he's
They're
just laying on the
taking
ground.
They're just taking a little 1-ear nap.
Think of Glenn and The Walking Dead and Negan. That's,
Yeah.
You know,
Oh.
Oh, that's fucked
Too,
up.
too soon. Too soon.
Is it though?
That's where I'm
Okay.
going.
Yes.
That's
It's always
where
too
I'm
soon.
going.
All right. I'm gonna tell you.
Wasn't soon enough.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Um, one of them managed to. What's your max HP? 17.
Who?
Never mind. Never mind. They can't do double the damage on you. All right. I was about to say like, oh, this could actually be really bad, but I do still have bad news here for you, Akugan. One of them nat 20s and one of them definitely hits you.
Ow.
Okay. So the first one here is the.
Percy's a
crossbow.
crit little bitch over there, isn't he?
Yeah, and whoop. Okay, so the first hit
My lord.
instantly downs you. So this other one continues to already does his max movement, so he doesn't go any further. You go down. As that last crossbow bolt did you and landed square in your chest, and as you hold the bolt in your chest, you're like, ugh. As you land on the dock.
Once I get
Next.
to level 3, this will never happen again.
Yeah, right. When you're able to deflect the missiles.
Can I
Throw
add,
it back at him.
can I add something here?
Sure.
This is where some DMs, where if one of the guys like that would down you, the other one would hit you while you're down, and because you're unconscious, it'd be a critical hit, and you'd automatically fail 2 death saves. Percy could have done that right there.
I could have done that. I decided against it because he is not the primary quandary. They just saw you, Scabrius, just like take out their boss and then just stab him over and over again, Patriot style. So it's like,
just one of his ears.
Yeah.
That's all.
as much as he has a little bit of a quandary here with Akugan, like he just saw you do some fucked up shit. He's after you, bro.
Fair enough.
Speaking of which, 1, 2, 3 are going to try and hit you with their hit you with their scimitars. Oh my god, what is with these nat 20s? Please stop. All right,
Oh no.
does an 18 beat your armor class?
I cast shield. I don't have shield.
Yeah, I was about to
Yes, it
say
does.
like,
Yes. Yes, it
I
does.
have shield on it, but it's not my turn.
Yeah, and it can only be cast on
I mean,
yourself.
isn't it a oh yeah.
It's a reaction, but it's a reaction on yourself.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Reaction under spell?
I bet yourself,
All
bro.
3 of them managed to hit you, and
Yes.
one of those was a nat 20.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Okay. So now I'm trying to remember rules. Is it the collective damage if it's double your max HP that you die, or does it have to be from one source of damage?
No, the total damage has to take me to negative 19 or more. I'm currently at 10, so if you do 29 points of damage or more, my character will die.
All
Percy.
right. Yeah, what's up?
So yeah,
Change that disadvantage that nat 20.
Change that disadvantage. Wait, what?
Oh.
Oh,
Use this
yeah, that's
reaction to put up his
right.
shield.
Yo. Okay. All right.
Well, I have
Roll-
the protector
roll
feat
that-
thing.
Yeah.
Roll that 20 again. You won't do it. You
Yeah.
won't do it. Roll that 20 again. You won't do it.
Does a 16 beat your armor class?
Yes.
Okay.
It meets it.
All right. So 3 of them managed to hit you, but the nat 20 does not hit. Damn, that was a really good call. Holy shit. Woo. Okay. All right. So let's see. So this is going to be. Oh, come on. Write the command correctly. There you go. All right. And let me see. Let me double check what the modifier is on that. Oh, this is still gonna be brutal. This still could possibly do it. Oh, okay. All right. You still breathe for now as you take 20 damage from the 3 of them collectively. Shwink, shwink, shwink.
oh,
Well, I definitely go down.
You definitely go down, but you are not gone from this world yet. Swoop.
Are you at 0 hit points?
Yeah,
Oh, I
I'm
can
down.
touch it.
well, yeah. Now you're.
Because I have Undying thing that's a cantrip.
No, there you go.
Yeah, you still got options here. However, the
Get the name.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I was kidding. Just 4 of them, and then the other 4 are gonna. 4 of them are gonna hit you here, and then 4 are gonna hit you here. So, Cassius
I like
and
I like how they're just like ignoring the Goliath.
Yeah, they're ignoring the Goliath. Well, they see that you're they haven't said it out loud, but they know you're Goliath, and they see that you're some kind of fire type, but they're trying to like take out like the healers. They have no idea where the hell Bromwell is. They haven't seen him in a hot minute. They know he disappeared behind the crates, but they're not moving forward. So 4 and
Bromwell.
4. Here we go. And swoop. All right. Does a 13 definitely does not beat your armor class. I know a 21 definitely does beat your armor class, though, Cassius, as one of them managed to hit you. And you take 5 piercing damage. And here we have Lorfina, who takes 4 attacks. Oh my god. One of them is a nat 20.
Gosh, dang it.
Does a 15 beat your armor class here? Lorfina?
15 does, but I could do that shield thing.
Do you have shield? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Faced it.
If you use shield, you'll be able to block 2 of these hits. Oh wait, this is
Alright.
shield of
Yeah,
faith
you have
though.
Shield of Faith. That's different.
Oh, it's different? Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Let's see. But you still would be able to defend against one of these hits though. Oh, actually,
Okay.
yeah, you'd be able to defend against one of these hits if you use shield of faith on yourself. But that's a bonus action though.
It's not a
Um,
reaction. Yeah.
Yeah. So you
That's a buff. It's not like the wizard spell shield. That's actual buff she
Mhm.
concentrates on, and it maintains the 2 AC forever until she gets rid of it. And she can cast it on someone else if she wants, but
okay.
Should have used it at the beginning. Oh well.
It is okay. All right. Let me do some math here real quick. I have to figure something out.
30.
All right. Then minus. What is your max HP? 16?
15.
16.
Oh, HP, 16.
Yeah,
But I'm at 7 right now.
Okay. So then.
22 damage or more.
All right. So there's a very small percent chance that Lorafina might permanently die here. Just as a heads up, the percentage is very small, but it is possible. I'm letting you know now.
So.
Is it a 1% chance?
It's a little bit higher than 1%. All right, and here we go.
1.1.
No, it's like a 1 in 100 chance, right?
This is
Yeah.
known as lethal.
Yeah,
This is
this-
kind of like what they call it. Could be lethal. Like
Mhm.
there's regular, you go to 0, but this is lethal.
Yeah, this is lethal damage that can be done here.
He shot here.
And you are very lucky. So, good news is you're not permanently dead. Bad news is you do definitely go down as you take 11 piercing damage from these crossbow bolts.
Oh, man.
And you go down once again. And so, Garthan and Cassie, as you look around you as you're being surrounded by multiple bandits who are encroaching around you, you see as Bromwell is nowhere to be seen. You have yet to see Aquagon for quite some time now. What will happen in the next turn of battle, in the next few seconds, as everyone counts? We'll find out in the next session of Call of the Storm.
Okay, we have one way to rally in this. Bromwell,